formed down and became one with it. I don't know how they work. The readings that I found were all very like sounded like folklore, not scientific.
Felix, light the lantern. Of invisibility.
Okay. He pulls it out of your saddlebag, lights it up.
I will mark off most of comes. Just in case it's invisible.
It does not appear within the lantern.
Does someone have true sight?
Griff has a gem of seeing.
Kriv uses his gem of seeing. I hope that's okay.
Me too. I imagine it would be.
Oh yeah.
It has 3 charges, 120 feet. Oh, cool. Kriv, can I use your gem of seeing?
Oh yeah.
Okay, true sight out to 120 feet when you peer through the gem.
Okay.
I hope he has it fixed to like a jeweler's eyeglass type vibe. I see he does have jeweler's tools.
I think we had said that it was something other than a gem, maybe a diadem of seeing.
Okay, whatever it needs to be.
Griff,
It just says gem of seeing in the introduction.
let me look up. I always do. Oh, with Kriv's eyes flashing this kind of magenta color, you scan. Kriv, here's a brief summary of what's happened. You all saw this dragon attack the town that you have been approaching. You all piled on Frenzy, who was enlarging, hastened, and you all took off towards the city, going like 60 miles per hour.
I can move 540 feet per round with Long Strider and Haste together, just so you know, Kriv, Forest. A mile a minute.
Yeah, literally.
And enlarge reduce, right?
Yeah, so that everybody could.
That just makes it so everyone can get on top. Yeah.
Which it is crowded, but it's cool, so it's happening. As you all approach the town, the dragon attacked, disappeared from beneath the buildings, and then took off towards the sky once more at blistering speed. Felix pulled out a scroll of fly, more read it. You all flew up into the air, all on Frenzy still. Your flying mouse still kind of trailing behind you a little bit. Unable to keep up with the speed. But Bootglove did pull out his Quetzalcoatlus, and it's holding on to the back of Frenzy like a spoiler. So you all chased it up through the clouds and over them, and have lost sight of it. You used your gem of seeing, but as you scan the horizon, you still see no trace of the dragon.
I will say, I did not roll a perception check for Kriv. Do you want to roll that, Forrest?
Okay, Jesse? Group perception earlier.
Sure.
Frenzy got a 22, so you're trying to beat that.
All right, let me find my.
Missing some dice.
Just got off work, bro. I've been so hungover all day. I didn't even want to do. Fucking A.
Thank you for being here.
That damn German club, bro. The German beer thing.
Oh, did you do Oktoberfest?
Yeah, fuck.
That will fuck you up, man.
Well, and then fucking Merriweather.
Yeah, that'll do it too.
Jim James was at Merriweather last night.
No fucking surprise.
Yeah. All right, perception.
Perception. Is there any advantage from the gem of seeing, Jesse?
I'll say, well, this perception check was before the gem of
Oh, yeah. Uh... 17.
17, unable to spot it.
Does anyone have dragon locating magic?
I should.
I wish,
Fuck.
dude.
need to take some levels on Ranger.
Maybe the people in the town will know what triggers the attacks, and we can just catch it next time.
Not a bad
I
idea.
have an okay creature prepared.
You do?
Oh!
That's the fucking one, baby!
That's the move.
It fires that off.
Okay, what is the rain on?
Oh shit.
Put my
That's
phone
concentration
on
though, so haste is gonna stop.
That's true.
So I'll just spend my action just like drifting.
I think I might have to charge him,
Pick up
but
120 still at least. Or no.
I don't really. My head. I don't really want the headphones on right now.
I think that, yeah, the range is.
I know. I just want to make sure.
As you activate your spell, you feel your sensory perception spread out, and there is a draconic energy in the clouds. It's sort of dispersed. You get the sense that
Bless you.
the dragon is not locatable with your
Does it-
spells.
I feel like, does that kind of like understand that maybe it's like incorporeal? In a way?
Yeah,
Like,
to some extent. Yeah, incorporeal is a good word.
yeah.
But not like on another plane, because what in the gym of seeing, I guess unless we just can't see it, it's like out of the range. It is 120-foot range. Okay, I'm sorry.
It seems like the dragon has maybe dissipated, maybe become these clouds. It's not hiding in them. I feel like the dragon is these.
Mort shoots a lightning bolt into the cloud.
I was gonna say.
Fuck yeah, shoot the cloud! I'll fire off some guiding bolts at it.
Good thing we have a lightning guy with us.
Can I fire guiding bolts?
Yeah. You all fire your spells off, make an attack roll for
Eldritch Blast.
Fuck yeah.
It's a pretty substantial cloud cover, so no attack roll is really necessary. Like, if you fire down, you can't miss.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if there'd be disadvantage since I can't see the target, or if it'd be a normal attack. That's
As
generally how
the-
ranged where you can't see goes.
Yeah. As the energy pierces through the clouds, you see them spread apart in reaction, and the beam goes through, not inflicting any damage. They are just clouds.
Sure.
Too.
Absolutely. I'll
Same
fire
thing with
off
the lightning
just
bolt.
all of them, just like a choo 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 choo, just in
Line.
the hopes of potentially hitting it. If it did hit it, it would glow, so that would at least be helpful. But yeah,
Can Mort just scream out, "Hey, hello there, Mr. Dragon.
Mhm.
Are you still around?"
ooh, in Draconic, do you know the tongue?
In Draconic? Yeah, I mean, I can do it in Draconic.
Also, Jesse, what day is it in the world?
It is the 30th of Uktar.
Go ahead.
Oh, great.
And as you are
Ready.
still concentrating on your spell, you begin to feel that draconic essence in the clouds start to fade, as if
Oh, he go.
it's leaving.
It seems as though
Should I try and follow it? Do you know anywhere it's going or any of that?
can I sense the direction that it's going, or is it just
Not so
dissipating?
much.
Yeah,
It's just an overall dissipation.
I can't follow it like I should be able to.
Okay. Well, maybe Moose Globe's right. Good plan, Moose Globe. Sorry, I was just trying to find and kill.
That would be fun.
If it's going to come back here, maybe we just land and talk to the people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have enlarge reduce for much longer.
We should get down there.
Cool, just like beeline straight towards the ground. Well, I guess at an angle so that they're not falling off, but like a steep angle, real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say you all make it down with time. The clouds aren't too high over the city. It's a pretty stormy day.
But
Okay.
it's not the first time, you know. I feel like. So I'm thinking too.
Do you all want to try and help put out these fires? Or are there fires? Or what's the vibe as we land?
Yeah, as you land, kind of back outside the gates where
And
you had taken off
They
from,
listen to us when we give them
you
treats.
see people fetching water to put out fires and others tending to wounded and scared people.
She's learning her other Paul.
It looks like there's a lot of panic going on after this event, and the town is reasonably shaken up.
Frenzy wants to try and help put out fires. If I can use like mold earth to throw dirt on some.
Yeah, that can be done. The dirt here is softer than what you're used to, perhaps.
Easy to pick up.
Yeah.
Do we still have that the water pitcher thing?
I have a decanter of endless water. Great idea.
Oh,
Egg has one too. Egg is using that and shape water too.
same. I'm shaping water.
I'll say,
Controlling water.
Fuck yeah.
with Moose Glove's decanter and Kriv's shape water and eggs doing his both, you all do all of that. This is
This is a
great.
long way from kicking shit in someone's face.
Sure it's too.
We're really grown up.
This is a much better vibe.
Down.
Yeah, to show up in town. Like, we try and chase a dragon down, can't find it, and then help deal with the damage. I'll just be throwing out gold coins as I go, too.
Locals are thanking you all. They seem a bit more preoccupied and don't go scrambling for the gold.
Yeah, just to help with the damage, you know.
Yeah.
Are we
you can
gonna
pick it up out
stay
of the
here?
ashes?
Are we gonna stay here for a few nights? Is it okay to burn spells?
I think so. Burn it if you got it. I just used up most of mine.
I'm using different spell slots, not my main ones.
I'm using, I'll cast good berries and start handing those out to anyone that's like burned or healed, like trying to get them back to consciousness. I have 3 slots, so that's 30 good berries, if that's cool.
Yeah.
I also marked off 200 gold that I've just spread around the town everywhere I go.
All right. Hell yeah.
Mort will just do the fire dance with his dragons to distract the kids while everyone's still wrapping things up.
Okay.
Like he's found all the kids calming down and he's babysitting.
Avoiding the trauma.
They go through the 5 steps that they know, and it seems like some of the kids are, at the very least, distracted, if not amused.
Distraction's all that matters.
Egg is like, I think Egg looks for like somebody who knows what's going on to try to find some sort of like hospital type setup.
Gotcha. As you all are walking, you've been walking outside the town, just through kind of the outskirts and healing, helping with those people. But as you enter the city, you see that the streets of Kalapang are filled with rushing people. Some of them trying to douse smoldering rooftops, others tending to the wounded or crying youngsters. Nearby, kind of off to your right, a row of homes, in fact, lies in rubble. Iridescent blue scales are scattered amid the debris. A woman wearing a teal dress embroidered with golden constellations surveys the destruction. As she turns and spots you, she waves in your direction and then approaches. You have arrived at a difficult time. I had hoped to prevent exactly this. I take it by your adventurely appearance that you are the friends of Josephine.
Hey, we are here to try and help find that dragon, but it's fucked off, so now we're trying to help the town. And I'm gonna walk over as I'm saying this and pick up one of the blue scales.
Yeah, you do. She gestures at the fallen building as she continues to speak. Here is a picture of it, and a picture of her. Isn't it cute?
Aww. You got some artwork?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I am Nimuel. Thank you for answering my call. She kind of pauses and looks around at the chaos before addressing you all again. Follow me. I know a place where we won't have to worry about others overhearing. And
Should we help more the town first? Or that building's on fire? Is it, or
there are
is it
groups
like-
of people who are actively putting out the fire.
Okay.
They do have some capability to protect themselves and deal with this themselves.
Okay. Cool. I'll just make sure I've like handed out all those good berries or given them to someone who's like triaging or some shit
Yeah, for sure.
before going
You all
anywhere.
do find a few people who look like they have more of a healer's attitude, and they're like taking care of people. They don't seem to be injured themselves, and you entrust them with your good berries. As you all begin to turn away, Nimuel says, "There's also someone I'd like you to meet." However, as you're walking away, Frenzy, you notice with your massive passive that there is something moving amid the debris.
I use mold earth to move some of the debris to see what it is. Does that work?
What's Molder say?
Loose stone, I believe, is one of the things. Loose earth. Or I'll just use my muscles if that's not going to work.
Yeah, I'd say this is too constructed and worked of stone.
Cool.
Let's use our muscles.
Let's use our muscles.
Let's
Musqual,
use-
will you help me over here?
Yes.
Let's
Say-
use what muscles we have. I have.
Should we
Come
roll a
on,
check
Mort.
about it?
Yes, roll an athletics check. With
Athletics.
advantage, one of you or both of you. Yes,
I've got a
athletics.
plus 10. Evan, would you like me to roll? Or do you
Yeah,
want to
I
both
think I
roll?
have +9. So you go.
Cool. It's just because my luck's down. 26 total.
Oh yeah, no problem. You all easily clear the rubble away, and you find one of the residents of this town beneath, coughing pretty hard from all the rubble and dust that they would have breathed in. However, they are conscious because of your successful check. They
Good
say,
berry.
"Ah,
Good berry
thank
to
you
him.
so much. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow, that is the best berry I've ever had.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Are you, do they still look really fucked up?
A little bit, but there's a lot of people here who look a lot worse.
Okay. Cool.
As you all begin to follow Nimuel away, you can hear the townsfolk kind of murmuring like, "Oh, new heroes in town. Who are they?" And Frenzy, also with your massive passive, you notice Nimuel kind of smiles at that with a kind of impressed smile. But you follow her through the city for a bit until you reach a quiet nearby courtyard shaded by an ancient Selimbabog tree. This is a type of tree that has like it looks like several trunks growing up it and then branching off into pink flowering buds. As you all arrive,
Nice.
you see a figure step from behind the tree. Nimuel says,
Hello.
This is Lungtien. Oh,
Luntian?
yes.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
dryad.
it's not just a fucking figure. It's a dryad.
Does this look to Frenzy like a dryad? After what we've
It-
seen?
It does look very similar to the ones you've seen, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're so pretty.
I bow to her.
Uh,
I was about
More of a
to.
false suit.
Lungtien is non-binary.
I bow to them. That makes sense. They're
Bow
a
to
plant.
them.
They don't need gender.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mort, make a history or religion check for me. And you can have
Well,
advantage
you know I like my
for
history.
Felix having done some research about this island. And he probably would have talked to you about it a little bit.
24.
24. You remember him telling you about a Ninuno which is a spirit of the land, similar to a dryad, in fact. They serve as an intermediary between the living and the gods.
What do you like?
What is
So
there?
he's
deal?
like a
Hold
very
on.
spiritual person?
So they're like all the gods are just their specific gods.
They're specific gods.
Okay, cool.
But as you arrive,
Would I know their specific god? Yeah.
are introduced to this, their gods are many and varied. Let me read up on that really quick, actually.
It's all good. I was just wondering if it's like something that has brought up in our conversations in the past. Like it's a god we know of.
They're a very spiritual people who value the spirits of their ancestors as well. Those are counted among their gods.
Bessie, is there any way you could send us some of these names?
For sure.
Nope.
We've got Nimuel, the Beanacot,
Hey, are,
which
we,
is like a bard.
are we off the sort, like in the Moon Isles?
You're in the Nelanther Isles, specifically on the Dayawlongon archipelago.
We are not on the Sword Coast anymore.
Okay.
Not really, right? We're like off in some islands.
Not on the Sword
Yeah.
Coast. Cool.
We're not in that
Here.
big castle that's behind
I
you.
can show you all on the map.
Can I see a map of that? That'd be awesome.
Nimuel the Bull.
Beanacot. There's a lot of difficult pronunciations in here.
Okay.
That's right. Okay, that was the map I was looking at. That's cool.
Once we get more
Nimuel's
names,
the one with the astrology shirt or astronomy shirt.
yeah,
Okay.
constellations on her dress.
And this is Lungthien the Nunuo.
Lungtien,
Lungtien.
the Ninuno.
Inuno.
So, as you all are introduced, Nimuel explains. You have come to answer my summons, and I greatly appreciate this. The
Do you know
Bakunawa...
Josephine? Sorry.
I do.
do you need-
I
Okay.
traveled to Candlekeep once, long ago, to share some of my own people's histories there and learn more.
Is Lungaton or Nimuel saying this?
Nimuel.
Okay, cool.
Lungtien has not spoken yet. You'll know.
Okay. Tight. Okay, it's tight.
Nimuel says, the Bakunawa that attacked Kalapong is named Pangil Nangbuan. And here is probably the hardest to pronounce name.
Pangid now Huan.
I'll give you all the pronunciation guide for this one.
Is that the big sea beast with the scales?
Yes, it is.
Egg, I got this for you in case you went to Scry. And I hand him the scale from Bakugan.
Thank you.
There's his name, Pangil Nangbuan, and he is a Bakunawa, he is a Bakunawa.
What are you sending that on?
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, ha 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 ha! I'm just sending all
wrong
this stuff
chat.
to Liam from when I send him my address.
I was like, I don't see
It's
anything.
hilarious.
so
I kept seeing it popped up, and I was like, "Why? What is he
I'm
talking
like
about?"
so confused.
I'm like, it's right fucking there.
Here we go. Here we go.
We should
Thank you so
scry.
much.
We should scry tonight. By the way.
Okay. Pangil Nangbuan is a Bakunawa, but one of the oldest of its kind. Our archipelago was once protected by gigantic Bakunawa, but they vanished long ago. Their smaller descendants, like Pangil Nangbuan, are rare. Indeed, Pangil Nangbuan was a friend of mine. But he disappeared more than 200 years ago. A few weeks ago, I began having visions. Corruption centered on the island of Lambakluha, once a holy place, and now a ruined land. Pangil Nambuan appeared in these visions, leaving me to believe that he still lived. I was unsure until I saw him attack. What we need you all to do is to seek out Pangil Nambuan and discover what has happened to it and bring it peace. If you can do this, I can pay you 600 gold pieces apiece. Yes, and
You don't really need to pay us for sure, right, guys?
I don't have any money.
Oh, you want that? Okay.
Just pay him. You don't have to pay all.
Yeah.
I'll take
just give it-
600 gold.
All right, you can give mine to Moose Club.
Very well.
Look, man, just pay for a dinner out with me. Like, you take me to dinner, that'd be good. You know, that's all I.
You guys are making this more difficult than it needs to be. But
I will also offer you a divine blessing of my
Ooh.
people.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Perhaps that
yeah,
is more of
you guys
interest.
gonna give that shit up too? I'll take one of those.
No,
Yeah,
I'll definitely take
I'll-
a divine blessing.
No, I'll take Frenzies. He's too generous. He won't accept it.
No, I'll take the divine blessing. I've got a lot of gold. I don't have any divine blessings. Yeah, that would be great. What can you tell us about all this?
Like to know.
So you said you had visions of him destroying these
I had visions
places.
Of another island, Lambaklua, under corruption. It was
And-
once a holy place, home to the tree temple, Bathalong Puno. But
Do
it
you
is
know?
now a ruined land as a
You know-
result of history. Yes, our island has been victim of several, what would you call them? Incursions, assaults from imperialists from the mainland. We've had to stave off war many times, and many of our sacred sites were pillaged and burned in the aftermath.
So my question was, are they burned and just destroyed, or are they, you said, like cursed or like, do they have a corrosion, or do you know what is really causing it, or is it just those imperialists?
She kind of looks at Lumtien a bit. The precise cause of the island's corruption is unknown. It feels like a deep spiritual unrest.
Okay.
Hmm.
What
Can you just
it just
point
feels.
us-
Sorry, I have a couple
No,
questions.
you go ahead.
Yeah,
Please
I
keep asking. Sorry.
I was wondering. So if it just feels, is there anything visually wrong with the Holy Land? It was just pillaged.
The island has been tormented by spirits, especially in its ruined communities, and the surviving plant life has also been corrupted. Like the overgrowth is rampant, and the tortured lands have been called the Weeping Paths.
You know a lot. You've given me a lot of information. Thank you.
Of course, I am a repository for my people's cultural history. It is my job.
Cool.
Which island is the island of Lambaklua on this map?
There are more islands to the Dayawlongon archipelago than are on this map, so don't
Okay.
go at the map one to
You're
one.
sending us to a unexisting island. I see how it is. I'm just kidding. No, a
The
holy
island is
island.
located to the southwest of here. If you wish, I believe the quickest route of travel will be the Flames Everlasting Skybridge. A sea voyage there would be perilous due to the whirlpools between the islands. But following the Skybridge should only be about a 2-day journey to the island.
What's a sky bridge?
Wood. Yeah.
Oh,
They are ancient bridges built of the bones of the gigantic Bakunawa that once protected this land. They wind free of supports over the seas that separate the land.
Are they guarded?
They are protected by bone singers who...
What the fuck's a bone singer? I'm sorry. Didn't expect that.
he's got a bone flute.
Bone singers are artisan warriors. They dedicate their lives to maintaining the sky bridges
Oh, okay.
through ancient magics. They oversaw the final rites when the great Bakunawa died and infused the creature's bones into the magical bridges. During the days of the first colonial incursions, they became our earliest freedom fighters. But their victories came at great cost. Many sky bridges became battlegrounds, and countless allied Bakunawa were lost. Today, the gigantic Bakunawa of old are gone, and few of their smaller descendants remain. Because of these creatures' loss, we cannot create new sky bridges.
Whoa. So if we show up, the bone singers are just gonna stop us from fucking with the bridge? Sorry, messing with the bridge?
They will allow passage, but should you wish to harm the bridge, they will certainly stop you.
Okay, but so, okay, cool. So there's not like monsters on it. There's maybe, what are they like? Like magic, what's that group called? Who are the magic Nazis that we met?
The Thayans.
Are they like the Thayans? Do you know them?
Let's find out. I am unfamiliar with the Thayans.
They're shitheads.
They are not shitheads. They are very honored members of our
No, the
community.
Thayans.
Okay. To answer your question, no, they are not like the Thayans then.
Okay. Skybridge. How big is it?
She said it was 2 days journey.
Wow. So this is
Across?
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
This is like the path Goku was on, the like Dragon Bridge
Go
or whatever the
go
fuck.
who?
Snake.
The Snake Bridge. Is that what
Road?
it is? Snake Road.
Snake Road. Yeah.
This
I'm
is,
just gonna
this
show
is
you all-
Elliot talking to Circus,
Yeah.
talking to us. Frenzy's
From
not
above.
talking about from the play. What are you showing us?
I had researched
Never
this
mind.
archipelago, and this picture showed up of a sky bridge, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? And then you started talking about sky bridge, so then I already had an
Exited
idea.
Oh, okay. That's fucking tight, dude. Never in all my days have I seen something quite like that.
Yeah, these islands are cool.
Yeah. This is
Are
from
these
the
like-
book we got you?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
This thing is
Are they like fish bones or dragon bones?
The bones are encased within the bridge,
Oh, so is it like
and they are dragon bones.
stone around them or
Correct.
cool?
Okay. Cool. Can we stay in town for the night and get out in the morning?
While I do not mean to discount the urgency of your quest, for Nangbuan's peace would mean safety for my people. But as you probably know, tomorrow is the Feast of the Moon, when respect is paid to the dead. If you choose to remain in town to rest and celebrate, I will be more than understanding. I will be performing the town's blood song in the square at sundown if you wish to attend. And you all are familiar with the tradition of the blood song. It is all across Faerun. It's a Faerunian traditional recitation of the lineages of a town's nobility.
Dude, are these cool? Like, are these fun? Like would we care about? You know, is this a Pledge of Allegiance or is this like a blood song? I don't know.
It's called the Blood Song. That is what it is.
Yeah.
It's mostly just a cultural tradition of recognizing the nobility.
Yeah, I feel
It's
like
up to you all whether you'd be interested or not.
I think my tribe would definitely have it since we like tattoo the dead on our bodies already. Like
Yeah.
we definitely have a blood song and celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I'd say Felix, not being originally from Faerun, is not too familiar with it. And yeah, I'd be down to check that out if you guys are.
Is the town like all busted up, or are there still services to be had, like a inn and food and a smithy?
There is an inn in town. If you wish to stay, it is called the Root and Roost.
Loot and Roost?
Wooten.
I'd like to make sure that, as much as we can do is done regarding this attack. How often has this been happening?
This is the first one. Indeed, I was uncertain if Pangil Nangbuan still lived. It was merely a supposition.
I thought that we got told by Josephine that it had been attacked. Did that not happen?
The reason I sent the request was because of Lung Tian's visions.
Because of the vision. Okay. So was this the vision you had?
The vision was just the island and the sacred tree in ruins and Pangil Nangbuan circling around it.
Okay. All right. Well, do you all want to stay the night and get ourselves together?
Mm-hmm.
The ceremony's tomorrow?
I want to party! I want to party with the ceremony!
What time is it now?
At this point, you all got here like at sunset, so at this point it is dusk.
Okay.
So if we get restful tomorrow night, we will be long rested?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right.
Well,
Good shit.
Before you go, there is
Yeah.
one more thing I
We
must
do.
tell you.
Yes.
During the attack, I could feel Pangil and Buan. There was a shadow in its spirit, something poisonous and pulsing. A sickness I don't know. The Bakunawa seemed to be fighting within itself. I believe that's why we've seen many injured, but no dead among the rubble. Lung Tian glances towards the street, still packed with wounded and scared people, and then continues. I want you to know and understand this. After today, I don't expect many to have the ears to hear such things.
So, okay, just so it's clear, I'm not that smart. You want us to not kill this thing?
Correct. We want you to bring it peace.
Okay. Well, I guess it's good that we didn't catch up with it today.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I like bringing people peace. We've done it before with that crazy ghost. We can do it again, fellas.
It's always harder though. And 600 gold. Well, we got the divine wish.
do you know of any way to incapacitate it so it can't hurt us, but we won't have to hurt it?
I do not.
I mean, I think we'll...
Think we need to talk to it.
Huh.
Has anyone in town communicated with it before?
No. If anyone had, it would have been me, but
You've had visions of
Perhaps-
him, but not
perhaps
like
that is his communication.
yeah. Have your visions always been like from your point of view, or have you ever had visions from the his point of view? their point of view.
My visions were always a third-person perspective upon the situation. Did not feel myself inserted. Merely a witnessing of events.
Yeah.
Okay, I know this sounds crazy. Do you all have a teleportation circle here in town?
No, I'm afraid we don't.
That sucks. Do you have any stores in town that sell scrolls or items or potions or any of that?
We're gonna need some heavy duty shit.
Yeah, if we're gonna try and hold this dragon
If we're
down.
gonna capture a dragon.
I'm afraid most of our magical abilities are spiritual rather than arcane.
Okay. Egg. Do you have any more castings of sending today, or do you have it at all?
Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, no.
I want to go down there.
No,
7:15, hopefully.
not today. I don't have it prepared.
Do we have any way to reach? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mort,
hopefully.
do you have teleportation
I'll make
circle prepared?
Yeah, I want to grab food. Maybe we take them down, put them out.
Oh, whoa, 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 no.
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 Okay.
Thanks.
I did not
Put 'em
think
up, I can
that
bring 'em in. What?
it would have been fine traveling.
What? I'm in
Yeah,
the middle of shit.
That's
I'm
understandable.
sorry.
Don't even worry about this.
I mean, we were
Thinking too
already
far.
traveling, so like, why would I need a traveling spell if what we're doing is traveling? You know, I was
Right.
like, well, we're going to be
No,
on
I
the road.
totally understand. Don't even sweat it. I was just gonna say if we could get a message to Ibiz, the Magnificent, maybe she could give us some sort of scroll or something that could help us, but I think we just have what we have. Jesse, they said no on any of those things?
Correct. They do not have those.
Okay.
What is another beer?
We've got what we've got. We got to figure out what spells would be best. At least we've got a day.
Just because I, in reading it, realize I don't think I said this at any point. Loomtian also has told you all that Pungil Nambuan's home was this island of Lampapula that you are going to.
Yeah, so we're finding it on its home turf, hopefully. Great. I wonder if that would be his lair. Okay. Well, do you all have any thoughts or questions or anything?
Nope. We're gonna stay the night here.
Oh yeah, maybe 2 days
then
really if we're gonna party
Maybe
tomorrow.
2 days. Is there a smithy in town?
Yes, we do have Smithworks.
Okay. I'm sure I'll find it.
I can point you in the direction if you'd like.
Oh yes, that would be ideal. Thank you.
It's down that way, and then at that large building with the red roof, you take a right, and then it'll be on your left. If you keep going straight at that red roof, eventually you'll find the root and roost.
Cool. Thank you.
Jesse.
You guys want to stop there
Oh.
first and get rooms?
Yes.
A room?
I would probably
two
sleep
nights.
outside, but I would go in with you all, hang out for a little bit. Lungtian, is that how you say it?
Yes.
Can I ask about what this blessing is? Is that... I'm just curious.
It is a spiritual charm of my people
Ah, okay.
allows for communing with plants or perhaps a higher power.
Whoa.
Cool. I think that's pretty cool. Thank you for satiating my curiosity there.
So you all head to the smithy and the inn.
Yeah, I think so. We may need to figure out some more information from them about the sky bridge. Maybe we can think about some stuff tonight and then have a chat tomorrow.
Where can we find you all? I guess I say before we leave.
We live in this building here. If you come to this courtyard and knock on that door,
Scream your name. Oh, okay, that door.
Jesse, I've got a hard question for you.
What?
What is the distance between us is in Ibis? Is it more than 50 miles?
Let's find out.
Probably.
Variable on this map. Nope. It's right there. More than 50 miles? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Easy question.
Do you want to try and make contact with Ibanez tomorrow? I guess asking this as we're walking over there.
Ibanez, makers of quality loot since 1387 DR.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You
Is that
Arabelle?
Ibis, I mean. Sorry. Ibis the Magnificent. Do you want to make contact with him to see if there's any way we could try and get something sent to us? Or is there any way that can work? I don't understand all of it.
What do we need sent?
Scrolls?
Oh, yeah.
How hard is it to set up a transportation circle?
Morty?
Do we know?
Mort does.
Yeah.
It's a few days, isn't it? I'd have
2
to
days?
check, but it's a long. It's a long
I think
time.
it's a year.
Yeah, it's a year
You
of
cast
Oh.
it every day for a year.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, it's a long fucking time. That's why I never bring it up. That hey, let me try this.
That makes sense.
'Cause-
Okay.
maybe with some downtime.
A year of
Yeah,
downtime.
downtime for a year.
And I think
Or
it
just hangs around.
It costs an ingredient that it consumes every time.
Mhm.
So there's a gold cost to it too. Okay. The warp anchor's back in Arabelle, isn't it? Isn't it?
Mhm.
Isn't it?
One half of it is.
Okay.
Is there?
Alright, I don't
should-
see any way that we could get
should-
back. I don't think we know anyone that could teleport us directly here.
Should we
so-
see if there's anywhere close that we can? That's also might have a maybe
a
some-
circle?
a circle or a vendor with very good.
Oh. She said no one in town. I
Well,
thought.
yeah, but we
Or they
have.
said.
Can we fly
she
to
said.
another island that may have a secret person with some fucking potions or something? I don't know. Just a worth a
Egg,
question.
could you ask Kronos if there's a magic store within whatever amount of distance like you do?
I say we should just go in with what we have and have fun trying to solve the problem with our minds and
Copy,
swords.
copy. Alright.
I'm okay with that. That's cool with me.
Hopefully no swords.
We're good.
I light up a pipe as we get closer to the end.
Raw dogging it, my friends.
Is anybody going to the smithy with Moose Club?
Nah. Sorry, Moose Club.
Straight to the beer, the ale.
No.
Can I have like 10 gold pieces?
I give you 1,000.
All right.
gold.
No. Yeah, I forgot.
Give him some
you-
fucking money.
Here, you have 1,000 gold now.
Okay. Wow.
Welcome
Silver
to the
pieces.
pod.
I feel like when you left, you gave us everybody got like 1,000.
Yeah.
So that seems fitting.
Or 300.
I don't remember how much it was.
Doesn't matter.
But here you go. If you need any more, Let me. Do you want another 1,000 right now? It really doesn't matter to
600
me.
soon.
Nope.
Okay.
I also have lots of money, but I don't.
I'll keep just throwing coins as I go around town.
Okay.
And
Very
spend
good.
another like 500. To help with the damages, remember the Circus of Values. Bringers of
Did he say the
peace,
Peaky Blinders?
peace, healing, merriment.
Take a point of inspiration for being a mirthful baby.
Thank you, thank you.
Very nice.
Yes, I've got 2. And then do we have 1 for being here?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Moosebub, you make it to the smithy.
Do I see any people?
It looks like it is closed up for the night, but you do see a light on in the house behind it.
I can come back tomorrow.
Okay. You regroup with everyone else, and you all arrive at the inn. It's a pretty simple inn. You approach the counter and purchase your drinks, like 5 silver for each of you. The rooms here are 1 gold piece a night, and as you acquire them, however many you all need to suit your means, the person behind the counter tells you, normally that price includes a hot meal, but with everything going on, all we have is some mangoes and shrimp paste if you'd like it.
Big mangoes.
I love a mango.
Like I'll take a whole basket of mangoes. Do you want some? Do you have any ale or mead or any of that, or is it broken?
They do have drinks, yeah.
Okay. I wonder if you could make mango
Is your
mead.
machine broken? Do you have beverages?
Is
5
your ice
silver,
cream
here you
machine
go.
working?
Is every bottle broken?
I'll take some shrimp paste. Is that what you
Okay.
said? Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like at home.
Jesse, should I delete the keg of super water? Is it warmed off at this point?
Yes, it would have.
Cool. Then I just have an empty keg.
Okay.
Can I get a keg of mangoes?
They're in a crisis.
I'll pay them a lot of money. You can use that to buy other things, unless you need food. I understand
Maybe
that.
they need food.
Yeah, for sure.
It is a large ask. We do not have that much.
Okay. Well, here's 100 gold for all of us, if that's okay. Does that cover it?
They give you a large basket of mangoes in return.
Tape.
Not quite a barrel, but because that'd be like their whole stock, probably.
Oh yeah, it'd be a lot.
It'd go bad.
Basket of mangoes.
A mango basket.
The vibe in this bar, Jesse.
Yeah, it's pretty somber. There aren't very many patrons in here. You do see like a dwarf in the corner who looks like he's kind of passed out from his drinks. A few humans that are like consoling each other. Seems like they needed a drink after today. But yeah, not too much activity in here.
Anybody that looks like they would have or know information about the dragon, more of like fighting a dragon or defending against the dragon.
It doesn't look like it. They look like pretty simple folk.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you all want to do besides drinking and smoking before bed?
Is there anyone
And
that looks like
mangoing.
they're in charge of the recovery effort?
Not one person in particular, but the community as a whole has risen to meet the needs that it has. There are like fires that have been built and camps set up in town squares, bedrolls laid out for the injured. They seem to be taking care of themselves pretty well. Yeah. Do you want to like approach one of these people?
I wanted to use my healing magic, but it sounds like they're good enough.
If you want to offer it, they will gladly appreciate what you can.
Okay, let's do that. Egg, anyone else want to come?
Yeah, for sure.
Benson?
Much like in Lilton, this seems to be more of like homeopathic medicine and
Less
like,
magic, like
less
salves and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Grab a to-go one and a mango, and I'm gonna come.
Was I able to give all of those good berries away?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. I wish I could convert other things into good berries. Maybe I'll try and talk to Wilder. Does it look bad enough that like if I use my Selesnya charm for Aura of Healing, Aura of Vitality, could I like help a lot? Would that cover a lot of ground?
Yeah. That would work.
Okay. Do you all have any magics you want to use? I was thinking about using this charm. I know it's only going to work once, but this seems a worthy use.
Egg has aura vitality.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but I guess you're just trying to help out.
Do you have this? I mean, do you have the slots to cast it?
Like, I have the lower level ones. Yeah.
Oh, tight. I don't know
A
which.
third
Are
level.
you? Yeah,
I
it's a
could-
third level slot.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess if you have above, you could use those too.
I could throw that out twice and still scry.
Sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Walking about with this healing presence. A lot of the townsfolk take notice of you all and are very grateful. They ask your all's name and tell them the Circus of Values.
I do another shower of 200 gold onto the ground for them. Here, use this to rebuild your homes. Ha! Ha! I'll like leap like a horse over them.
Amazing.
Getting real mirthful up in this bitch.
You're like, what?
Definitely gaining a reputation in town quickly.
Type. Cool.
I have 2
cool.
cure wounds and 10 points of lay on hands to give out.
Okay. You do so. With all your all's healings, you have done a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Canceling out.
Oh,
of the
mitigation.
That's the one. Thank you. Of the damage caused by the attack. Most of the injured people are now much better. They are full of health, but their homes are still destroyed.
Would an elephant help in the rebuilding effort? I mean, it's got a big trunk. Like, it could like pick stuff up if it's fallen over. Is my thought. I guess less rebuilding and more rubble clearing.
Yeah, it could.
I don't know. I'm down to help these people. This sucks. I don't think we've showed up in a town this wrecked before, have we? Not
I don't
when
think
I
so.
was in the campaign, at least.
And to be fair, much of the town is still standing. It's not like the whole thing was destroyed.
Okay,
But
cool.
a large neighborhood of it was.
Gotcha. Well, tight. This is some good shit, you all.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Egg had mentioned you wanted to scry.
Yeah, I want to try to scry. So scrying says you can see near a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. So if it falls under that, then I will take the scale that Ferungzi has. And the target
You
must
have
make a
it.
wisdom save. Yeah, that I have.
It has like a -10, right?
It's a -10 from a body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like. And then I would say I've met the target.
You got a bunch of information about it from
Yeah.
I'd say that's more than heard of.
Lungtian.
Yeah, I feel like I've met it. I feel like I don't know it well.
You used magic and touched it. Also, which is a whole different, with your locate creature, like you felt it, in a way. I don't know.
So yeah, a -10 to its save.
Can I ask one of the can I ask Lungtian if they have a picture of or a drawing of one of the Bankunawa?
Yeah, there you can easily find artwork of the Bakunawas around town. A sculpture is pretty near to the inn. I would say, however, that since that's not specifically that creature, it wouldn't count as a likeness or picture.
Okay, fair.
But still, a -10.
Cool.
So it has a pretty good wisdom save. In total, it's going to be a -3.
What's your DC, Egg?
17.
So instead, it's like it has to pass a 27.
Yeah, it got a 9.
Oh.
Cool. I think if it has a -3, then it has to roll a 20.
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, you set up your scrying ritual, and your consciousness begins to understand what is taking place within your little diorama there. You find yourself at the roots of a massive tree. It soars way out of view of this range of the spell overhead, and you can see its roots alone are start at 10 to 20 feet up, winding down around you into a sort of circular enclosure. And in that circular enclosure, you see the body of the Bakunawa that you saw earlier. In the center of this clearing, there are writhing vines with glowing green veins that wrap around its massive form. Also in the clearing, you see the roots are charred, and nearby lie pieces of a fallen sky bridge. The vines themselves that encapsulate Pangil Nangbuan's form seem to originate from 4 green blister-like growths that are entangled amid the great tree's roots. As you watch, it seems to be sleeping for the duration of the spell.
Is there any noise? Is it just snoring like a dragon?
There is a slight snore, yeah. And there are ambient natural sounds of a swamp.
Cool. It seems like the tree that the dragon lives in, or excuse me, the Bakunawa lives in, is sick. And I feel like that energy, whatever is causing that, is affecting the Bakunawa and causing it to act the way it is.
Oh, so is that maybe more when his brain was all fuzzy?
I mean, sometimes you forget things.
Well,
that may turn you
you did
evil.
a bit of magic about that, didn't you, Egg? To fix that?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
It was restorative magic.
Maybe we can do that to it?
Yeah. It was connected to a sky bridge, so I assume we'll eventually come across it in a couple of days.
Oh. It was just like a tree in the middle of a sky bridge?
There were some ruins of a fallen sky bridge amid the roots of the trees.
Got it. It was near where some of the sky bridges had been destroyed, but down below. We should ask about this in the morning to see if Ling Chuan knows anything about what we would need to do to heal this.
Do we know any plant healing spells? Do we know if regular healing spells work on plants?
They would. Most healing spells that have creature type restrictions are for constructs and undead. Plant type creatures would work.
We should be able to heal it with our magic. The same thing that works on creatures can work on other things.
Alright. Fuck yeah.
Egg, are you still scrying? Is that ending? I was, I'm out of it today, guys. I'm sorry. So I felt the gem of seeing in my pocket, and I was gonna offer to see if we could use it for the next one or this one.
It does require attunement, so he would need to.
Oh, my bad. It is the rare item, wondrous item. Okay.
So is the sky bridge like a one-way thing or branching?
From what I read, I'm pretty sure they're just like one connecting two islands, not branching out.
So we pretty much just walk until we find the tree and heal it. Sounds pretty simple.
Alright.
Should we hit the hay?
Yeah, I think
Hit the hay, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the hay, Jack.
Jesse, is there a mountain situation nearby town?
Not so much. There aren't too many mountains.
Hills of any sort? Any place that's higher than the town?
The town is kind of on a slope, so you can climb that slope.
Cool. I would like to go to the highest point and use the astronomer's boon.
Okay.
If I can find someplace isolated outside of town that's just in nature, I'd really like to do that.
Definitely doable. It's a pretty big island.
Cool. Is the perception check for the item, or is this a different thing?
Different thing.
Okay.
Before you go do that, I wanted to ask a question. Do you guys think we can use our mounts on this thing, or do we need to walk the road, or you guys plan on like riding our mounts along the road?
Good question.
Well, Frenzy has to be on the road one way or another, and I'm riding him. But
I say we just take Frenzy, we pick him up, and we just throw him, and then
I can move
pick him up and throw him.
He's pretty quick.
I am not moved, I don't think.
I want to roll a strength check.
Fuck yeah, do it, coward.
Make a shove check.
Shove check. That's a 1, but not an unnatural, or it's an unnatural 1.
Very good.
Drew like a 2 or a 3.
It's like pushing a wall. It doesn't.
Well, I tried.
What are you doing?
That plan won't work.
What was that?
I'm trying to throw you. See? I'll try again and assume it's the same.
I think it is wise if you all have your flying things, and if you just want to fly, somewhat nearby as I run, I can keep up with them. I'm pretty quick.
Well, I guess my question is, should we bring them?
Yes, I think so.
Make us travel quicker, and
I mean, if we're gonna be fighting a dragon, we definitely. Do Felix, do you have any more of those scrolls? Can I pay you for one or something?
One more. You don't need
Okay.
to pay me. I bought it for you.
I might have.
More. Do you have fly in your spell
What?
book? Do you know fly for good, or do we need to? Can we use this scroll?
What? No, I mean, we can do fly. That's fine. I just need to be prepared, so I can
You
spend
already
some
have
time
it
tomorrow.
in your book.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
this book here. No,
Yeah.
throw it at.
I catch it. Can I try to catch it?
Yes.
Come on.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh, jeez. I have advantage on those because I'm a barbarian.
Those are saving throws.
Oh, it's just a straight dexterity check.
Well, more. Are you throwing it at him or to him?
To him.
Check.
Okay. Then I will roll a single die. Rolled a 2. I got a 4 total. I guess I'd add +1 from the luck stone. I got a 5. Is a 5 good enough to catch a book?
I'll say you fumble it and drop it, but then you pick it up.
All right, shit. I can't read this, and I throw it back at him.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go sleep outside.
Bye, buddy.
There's
Hope
anything
you
else
find
we have
your
to do?
dad.
Have a good rest
Good night, yo.
under the stars.
And yeah, Jesse, I will find the most isolated place. Can I guide myself as I go for this look around the town?
The perception check is once you get up to this high place.
That's what I mean.
But yeah, sure. I'll let you guide yourself.
Natural 20 +1 for a total of 31.
Hell yeah. Give me just 1 second.
My eyes are just huge black dots. They're just taking in so much of the night sky.
Indeed. You look up and you look out over the sea that you can see all around you. In the distance to the southwest, you see a massive tree, bigger than anything you've seen.
Oh.
It is far off and across a bridge on another island, but you do see it soaring over. Does it not give me a height? Come on.
Is this the tree that I think I'm seeing the tree that we're looking for? I think.
Precisely.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome. How far away does it look?
It looks many miles away. I would say.
Can I make a check about it?
Yeah.
I have my spyglass, which sort of reduces the appearance of distances. I don't know if that would help at all. It does give advantage on perception checks. Could I use it in this survival check as like combined with my knowledge of like star navigation?
I'd say since it specifically says advantage on perception, no.
Okay. May I guide myself?
Yes.
So this is a survival. I've got a +6. Ooh, that's really fucking good. 17 + 4 is 21, + 6 is 27.
Okay. With that, you'd estimate probably 75 to 100 miles.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
And the fact that it's visible at that distance speaks of its height.
Yeah, that makes total sense. That's truly massive and so far off. How far did you say?
80 to 100 miles.
Okay. Do I notice anything else with that 31 of importance or relevance about the town? This highest peak looking down on it?
No, but I would say you do notice that there are many camps spread out outside of the town that you're able to put together are probably like refugee camps of people who are just getting out in case that thing comes back.
Oh, okay. They're like evacuating.
Right. Setting up camp tonight to leave in the morning.
Because their homes got fucked up.
Yeah.
Cool. I will use the astronomer's boon to determine what constellation power are available to me, if that's quite all right. It's 3d20, 11 or higher. Drum is blue, the knight is... No. Drum purple, knight blue, seer sparkly. Knight blue. The only one that I got is the knight. Cool. I will have the knight tomorrow.
All right.
Not ideal for fighting. I don't want to fight, but so it goes.
Well, you do plan on spending another night here.
That's true. Cool. Okay. I make a nice little comfy spot and summon my familiar, my owl, and have it like keep a lookout as I sort of just sleep outside.
Okay. Outside of the town too?
Yeah.
Right.
Just like outside in nature.
Yeah.
If that's cool.
Yeah. As you're sleeping out there, you awaken to the sound of a hooting owl.
I see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Seems that there's an owl in the trees near you.
Oh.
Not your own owl.
Oh. Does it seem sus, or just like it's trying to get down with my owl?
Might just be trying to get down. Might just be doing its thing.
Cool. All right.
You recall that Mort has been greatly seeking an owl companion.
Oh, I do recall that. Cool.
Wink, wink. Thank you.
I guess I have my owl like go sit next to it and try and with the owl nearby be like, hey, do you want to, can I look around, see if I can like find a rat or something to kill and feed it?
Yeah, make a
Or a
perception.
mouse or a
Make a
rabbit.
perception check.
An animal he doesn't have is what I'm looking for. Okay, perception check. Can my owl help me?
Yes.
Tight. Well, and can I guide myself? Too late?
I'd say it's too late.
Cool. 19.
19. Yeah. Hoots. Hoot is your owl's name, right?
Yes.
His keen eyes are quickly able to spot a mouse that had been rummaging around your supplies looking for some food. In fact, your basket of mangoes.
No, my mangoes!
But Hoot quickly dives in and picks it up with its talons.
Cool. And I will hold it by the tail and offer it to this owl and try and get it to come over and hang out with me. Is that
Okay.
animal handling?
Yeah, and make it with advantage because you got the food for it.
Could I guide myself too before I do this?
Yes.
If not, it's okay. Okay, cool. Great. 18 plus 6 is 24.
24. Yeah. The owl takes off from its perch. You barely hear the wings, as owls are very stealthy flyers.
Do you know how
And
that
it-
works? Do you know why?
I have heard it before, but remind me.
Because their feathers have feathers, and it like dampens
Oh.
the sound of their
Oh.
owl. Yeah,
Owls.
like yeah, it's wild.
But yeah, it flies over, snatches it from you, and lands on the ground and begins devouring.
Cool. I don't have speak with animals prepared, and I don't have any natural power to have it, so I guess I will use the sending stone at whatever time it is in the morning.
It is.
And does Mort have one? Do I remember?
Does Mort have one?
Mort, do you have a sending stone?
No, I don't have anything sending anymore ever since I gave my stone away.
Who's Club has one?
Actually, a new one. Okay, cool. I'll send a message and hope that everyone in the group has to sleep, right? Like, there's no one that doesn't sleep.
Right.
Send a message to Moose Globe and say, "Hey, Moose Globe, it's Frenzy. I'm out here in the middle of the wilds. I caught an owl for Mort. Could you wake him up and send him here?" I think that was 25.
Close enough.
Yeah, I'll tell Mort. Where should I tell him to go?
You went south of town, just due south.
Can I use the sending stone again? Or would he have to send another message back and I respond to that?
That's correct, but you know that as well.
Cool. I wait for him to send the next message.
I'd fall back asleep for a little bit and then remember that's how it works. And wake up.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, so where?
South, outside of town, up on the hill. I'll light a little fire so he can find it.
Okay, I'll wake him up.
Cool. Jesse, I want to find some wood and use create bonfire to build a small controlled fire. Put stones around it, or like build a trench with mold earth to make sure that it doesn't spread.
Yeah, easily done. Mort, you are awakened.
And if I can, in the time it takes Mort to get here,
Yep.
just continue to find owls, or not owls, mice to feed it. See if it'll just hang out.
Yeah.
am I
I'll say
doing?
make another perception check with advantage.
Can my owl
Why are you
flirt
waking
with
me
it?
Frenzy said he found an owl for you. Is that something you're interested in?
Oh, most definitely. Where is he located?
He said to the south on a hill. Look for a fire.
Okay. I guess I'll walk outside and see if I can't see a fire on the hill to the south.
It takes some exiting of town, but indeed, once you do see it there in the distance.
I got a 24 to find another mouse.
Yeah. Over the course of I'll say it probably takes like a half hour for Mort to get up, get out, and get all the way there. You just continually find mice that are seem to have a home built in this little stand of trees.
Great. And if possible, have Hoot land on my arm to show that it's like a safe space, and sort of hold the owl over there to see if he'll just land on me.
Yeah.
Can I roll another animal, or should I not? Or
yeah, another animal handling check with advantage.
Great. Got a +6 on this. I'm gonna use the daily point of inspiration. Should I re-roll both?
Yes.
I rolled 2 3s.
Oof.
Wow. Okay. Still not as good. Rolled 4 and a 7, so that's gonna be a 13. Does a 13 get him to just chill? Maybe not. Unless I can
grabs
guide
the
myself.
mouse out of your hand, flaps there for a minute as if considering it, and then goes back to the ground and tears into it.
Okay, that's cool.
And shortly thereafter, Mort arrives.
Tight. Mort, got this owl for you. Sorry to wake you up.
That is totally fine.
if
Do
you
you
wanna
have any
sleep out
idea what he's
here-
like?
So far, I've just been feeding him mice. I can't talk to animals. I don't have that power available at all. I would need to. It'd be like tomorrow night before I could do it. So, that being said, no. But I have just fed him a bunch of mice, so he's gonna be nice and full. And I haven't seen him throw up any pellets yet. So I think you're good. It's very quiet. Please enjoy the conversation. I'm excited to listen to you hoot at this owl.
Oh, most definitely. Is he right? Is that them right there?
Yeah, you see this.
I assume I can like see the owl.
It's a little tawny owl just going to town on a mouse.
Well, that looks like a good mouse right there.
It looks up at you as you speak in its tongue. Who are you?
I'm just saying. Oh, I'm Mort. Mortimer Dovetail. How do you do?
Pretty good.
I see you met my friend. This friend Z. He's the one that's been feeding you.
Yes,
You know,
he
he's
has
very
the food.
kind to him. Yeah, he does have the food. Let me tell you what, he has a lot more food. But he will keep you fed. He's a wonderful man. He saved my life millions of times. But what are you doing out here? You just hanging out for the night?
I live here.
I'm so cool. I'm in town visiting. We're trying to like help that dragon out who's been sick, you know?
Oh, I saw.
Yeah, but don't worry, we're gonna make him better. We're gonna get him back on his wings, talons, whatever they stand on. But you know, if you like my friend and you like food and you want to hang out with some people, we're more than happy to hang out and feed you. You know, I mean, we would always love more company. I've got all these other furry friends.
Or
I kind
ask
of like
if he has any kids.
unravel them. Frenzy wants to know if you have any kids or a family. No. Would you like a family?
Make an animal handling check with advantage.
Can I guide him?
Yes, and guidance.
Add a D4 to that, baby.
Animal handling?
Animal handling.
Animal bubbling.
Mm-hmm.
Wambling?
Animal.
Has an unnatural 20.
Nice.
Baby.
It says, "Can do," and it
I'm sorry, it said
pops
can
towards
do.
Can do, as in affirmative.
Can do. Yeah.
It likes to make ooh sounds. You've noticed.
Ooh, can do. Hello. Well, what is your name?
It cocks its head, unfamiliar with the concept of a name.
Well, okay, so
Lord,
if I
where are you
need to
gonna
get
name
your
it?
attention, if I need to get your attention, do you like the sound of Hedwig?
Sure.
Can do. Well, I'll tell you what, you stick with us, we'll be your family. And you'll have all the mice and food we can find you.
Wahoo! And it hops over and begins playfully pecking at your wizard hat.
Oh. Hello. And then I'll go introduce him to Frenzy. So I'll walk up. Well, Frenzy, this is Hedwig. Hedwig, this is
Hedwig.
Frenzy. I'll say Hedwig, this is Frenzy, and Owlish, however we'll pronounce that. And then I'll talk to Frenzy.
Yeah, wobble.
Yeah.
I'm sure the owl understands of what I say. But I don't know them. Mort, if you want to sleep out here with me, I invite you to do so.
I think we would love to sleep
It's
with
a
you
long
tonight. We'll get all the
back
animals
to
out,
town. Yeah.
and we'll just have a nice little cuddle party.
And Jesse, this has only been like 45 minutes that we've been awake, right?
Yeah.
Tight. So we can still, sleep.
Mm-hmm. Sleep is uninterrupted. You quickly fall back into your rhythms, and the night progresses without any danger coming. In the morning, those of you at the inn awaken. Those of you outside awaken.
Can we break?
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's be back in like 5 minutes. Sound good? Cool.
Sounds good.
Ooh. I'm so tired.
But
Sucks.
gotta get up early.
Yeah.
How late do you have to play?
Damn, I think like 9.
Hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drink some Big Red.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll help.
Some more water too, Pally.
Yeah. I was lucky I was able to sleep in or I would have felt like shit today.
Yeah.
What?
Food?
Yep. It's exactly right.
Contraband. Is he playing Starfield?
I think so. I've got like practically all the Magic Market items. Well,
Hell yeah.
not the skateboard, but there's that little room.
You didn't get the skateboard yet?
No.
Yeah, it's like the most expensive thing, isn't it?
No, I just haven't really cared about the skateboard. Got this vase. That's
Hello.
really bad.
Hello.
Mhm.
Got the little
Hello.
little dragon.
It's me, Tony.
Cute.
Anything cool going on?
Not really. The doctor stuff that I was telling you about is the biggest thing recently. I've been, all right. I've been playing D&D, the Lost Mines of Phandelver, with my partner. That's been pretty fun. We have another session tomorrow.
Felix.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah.
My stepson.
I'm still playing Zelda.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm almost done with everything.
Nice. The playthrough that I'm watching they just found the terrifying grabby hand things that aren't wall masters, but like they have like an eye in the middle of the hand. They show up in the depths, and they like,
Oh yeah, the arms.
yeah.
There are some places in the
Crazy.
overworld that they are too. They're
Oh, really?
really hard.
Yeah, they looked like it. They pretty much instant killed it.
Yeah.
He only,
In the overworld, you can just like get up on a high place and wait for them to go away. But there's some parts where you have to kill them.
there's still Lionels.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Okay, I feel like I haven't seen them. But
they're pretty rare. I think I've only seen one in the overworld, and a bunch in the depths.
Interesting. They seem like they would want to be outside.
Yeah. But I found out their weakness by talking to townspeople. You shoot them in the face with an arrow, and then you can mount them and do a whole bunch of damage before they throw you off.
Nice.
Try the squash. I got one piece.
Yeah, it's okay.
Don't want to break. I saw a video talking about the like expansion that's gonna come out for New World, and it sounds really cool. Honestly,
It looks cool for New World.
yeah. They were saying that first light is like gone now. That like first area that you start out in, it's like fallen to something, and they're gonna like remake it, and it's gonna be like taken over by the angry earth or something, and all like destroyed and shit like that. So I'm like, that sounds fucking cool. Like, changing up the map and stuff and with the mounts. I don't know. Like, sounds like they've changed up a lot of like things with doing the events and like really large parties for those. Like you can get in a 20-person group for the events instead of the just like 5-person max it had in the past. So then people can do like big raids easier.
I'll have to look at it. You have to come again. Sorry.
Okay.
I can't.
for some of these
A
animals.
bear?
Yeah, because there's also this guy who's called a binturong.
I'm
Otter.
also looking at like some vegetation.
Yeah. Okay.
Looking for
Um,
big tropical stuff.
Oh, and there's also flying lemurs. Those two.
Does a flying lemur have a fly speed mechanically, or more of a glide?
It's a glide.
Do you think, since there is no restriction on gliding, I could turn into that? There's no, the only restriction is flying, which for 8th level. So
I'd say since we don't have a stat block for it, no.
Okay.
If you can find one that seems good,
a glided animal.
send it, yeah, send it to me after the sesh. We can talk
100%.
about it.
Thank you.
Um,
It's beneficial as a druid to take a nature walk for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that last thing you sent? Like, what's its deal? What kind of environment is that in?
it is climbing along trees, and it's probably about this big, maybe 3 to 4 feet. It's another one of these vivarids, and I don't remember what that one was called. Binturong. But yeah, there are lots of unique plants here as well. There are lots of palm trees, you notice. Monsteras, pitcher plants, which are named after David Attenborough, apparently.
Is that a joke?
No,
Chelsea's in the background just giggling.
they're called Nepenthes Attenborough.
Not surprised.
Oh.
Yeah, lots of tropical plants. There are some with yellow and orange leaves, some with purple leaves, and they're all very variegated, I believe is the word, where they have a different color on the inside than the outside of the leaf.
Sick. What's the colors?
Like
Green.
more of a lighter shade on the inside, a lighter shade of green on the inside, and a darker shade of green on the outside. Or
Purple
on those ones that are red, they have like a green on the inside, and then yellow and red and orange on the outside.
Tight.
There are massive aloe-looking plants.
Huh.
A very thriving natural place, this island of Kalapung, or Alabalak is the island. Kalapung is the
And
city.
I could probably imagine that other island that he was envisioning corroded, looking maybe like this.
Like this, but ruined.
Ruined,
and
okay.
Cursed.
Can I point out the tree to everybody?
Yeah,
when we're at a
absolutely.
high peak?
Mhm.
Like, offer up the spyglass for them to look at it?
Yeah.
And how far out of town do we get? Like, miles?
I'd say you can probably go like 3 miles outside of town before you hit the beach. And when you hit the beach, you see some dugongs
You go.
playing in the waters there. There are also banyan trees and mangrove forests on the edge of the island that limit the waves' disturbance.
Are there any like commonalities between the flora and the fauna here and those in the jungle of Schult? I don't know if evolution happened in this universe.
It did.
Okay. Because this is like the closest that Egg has been to home since Egg left.
Yeah. I'd say it's a little different. Whereas your home is more jungles and massive forests, this is more of like an island spread out stands of trees. You do find comfort in the biodiversity, I would say, and it feels connected to nature here, more so than some of the lands you've traveled previously.
How far out did you say we got?
3 miles.
Perfect. At that peak, which is is it like we come to the beach?
Well, tell you what, as you're walking around, if walking around the entire island, you do come to the steps of the Flames Everlasting Skybridge, and you can see across it. I get to show you this now. It's so cool, you guys.
This is the coolest
On
thing.
Roll20 or in chat?
This
Roll20.
is so cool.
Holy shit!
A magnificent bridge arcs into the air,
Oh my god!
Oh
Stretching
my god!
high above the trees and over the sea beyond. The span soars without supports, its path bending in serpentine curves that stretch into the distance. The bridge is over 100 feet wide, and statues of stern, draconic creatures adorn it.
Jesse, this is some of the coolest shit I've ever seen.
I agree. This adventure's really cool. Thanks for buying this book for me, y'all.
Thank you for
Can we
running.
walk across it? Can we walk across it? Can we walk across it?
It will take days. Did you not listen?
2 days.
I mean, it's going all across the bridge. I understand that, but like, just walk across it a little bit.
2-day journey.
No.
I just want to go up there and walk across it.
I'm out. What I do want to do, Jesse, is cast Commune with Nature. So if he wants to walk, I'm going to be doing this for a few minutes.
Okay, Mort, you walk up to the sky bridge.
I just want the view from up there.
Yeah, it is pretty nice. You see
Do you have
the
buckwheat with me?
yeah. I'd say since you all haven't specified otherwise, you all are just keeping them with you. You tied them up outside the inn and have just been carrying them around as you travel.
Hell yeah. Well, if I'm up there with buckwheat, I just want to admire it for a second, and then we can jump off and fly down to our friends.
Okay, it's
100 feet. You know, it's
you
not
all
that
are
high.
like you all are okay. I might not have been clear earlier. You all aren't on the beach at this point. You're like towards the top end of this slanted island where cliffs fall, and then the bridge spans out from there. So you all were at the top of this, then you stepped onto the bridge. You're not any higher up than them.
It's still fun. I would still like to fly around it a little bit, and we'll
Absolutely.
head back to our friends. Just like 5 minutes or so, just to bond together. See that shit.
For sure. My only complaint with this picture I just showed you all is that there's ships sailing between the islands. That they've explicitly said that there's raging whirlpools that make traveling there
That
unsafe.
did confuse me.
So pretend the ships aren't there.
And instead, it's raging whirlpools.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool. We can mock that up real quick.
Mm-hmm. Like edit. Can you get the AI to edit it for you?
Ali. Well, you commune with nature, Frenzy. You feel the spirit of Wilder. Oi, this is a lively place. You're muted.
Yes, it is wild, to be sure. Have you ever been this far from anywhere? It's not a commune with nature question. I'm just curious if you traveled to the islands like this.
Certainly not, lad.
We took a boat.
Terrifying.
Yeah, it's wild. I actually walked in the water a bunch, but you've seen that, you know.
Aye.
Wow. Are there any good smokable plants within 3 miles that will get us into an altered mindset for this, the day of the blood song, to honor our ancestors? Plants or fungus. I don't know if that counts as one or two, but that's what I'm curious about.
Wildlife.
I'll say that's one.
Yeah.
Hallucinogenics.
There are some white roses that grow down by the beach on the north end of the island. Or the western end of the island. Seems like they have similar stuff inside them to our favorite centaur stash. Satyr stash, that's what it was.
You got it. Amazing. Are there any powerful... So there is a darkness inside of him. Powerful fiends within 3 miles? Hope not.
Not that I can sense, lad.
Alright. Prevalent. Do you feel any... Are we close to the coast?
You all are on a cliff above the coast, yeah.
Okay. Any cool, I guess, like minerals or pearls nearby?
Do sense some pearls, but they're beyond that whirlpool. It'd be pretty dangerous to get.
Nothing close to the shore.
Nah, it doesn't look like it.
Powerful fiends? No. Pearls? Dangerous. Alright, well, I'm just gonna plant you here in this soil for a minute so you can just really feel what this place is like. It's pretty wild.
Aye.
And then I would like to, while they're doing whatever, just talk to Wilder and I'll just message you in the future. Is that cool?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Tight.
All right. Anybody else have anything they wish to do on this nature walk?
No,
Alright.
I'm good.
Then that group continues on their walk until the evening when you will return to town for the blood song, and we skip over to Moose Glow. You have headed to the smithy, and there you find some people who are quickly at work hammering out some nails to be used in reconstructing some of these homes. Tink,
Hello.
tink. Hi there. What can I do for you?
Hi. My name's Moose Globe, and I was going to offer you some money in exchange for letting me use your tools and forge and materials. We're headed off to... I'm part of the adventuring crew that just got into town. We're gonna go check out this tree that gonna try and make the dragon thing not angry anymore.
If you think you can calm
Akunawa.
If you think you can calm that dragon's rage, then you'll need all the help you can get. Our forges are pretty busy at the moment, but if you have the right coin, I can do it. Maybe 50 gold for the whole day? Is that too much?
You'll need it more than I do, I think. We can, that sounds like a good deal.
Okay. Well, I think that anvil right there is unused, and any of the ingots that you might need are right over there. And he kind of shows you around to the things that you'll need. But yeah, what would you like to smith?
Miner's pick and spear.
Okay. Let me read this real quick. Wow, I opened to the right page. I love to see it.
As a DM, one of the best feelings that exists, truly.
And I have a bookmark for the page, but I didn't even use it because I haven't done it. Okay, that's done. According to this book, smith's tools can only be used to sharpen a dull blade, repair a suit of armor, or sunder a non-magical metal. Yeah, right. Oh, sorry. I'd say over the course of the day, it's easy enough to craft a pretty crude pick and spear head, and then they have the affixings for you. Make a smithing check. This will be with strength and proficiency from your books, because a miner's pick could be used as a weapon.
9 plus just strength modifier and
Strength and
proficiency.
proficiency.
18.
18. Yeah. Over the course of the day, you do manage to work this metal into what you need it to do. They seem to be effective weapons. Yeah.
Great.
Nicely done. Anything else for you?
If there's time, I'll help them build nails.
I'd say making those two things takes your whole day.
Okay.
And they eventually, most of them head out before you do to go attend the blood song.
Oh. So what am I?
There's still a
I
couple of
finish
them
up
there.
and then. Can I maybe can finish up and walk outside? And does it look like the blood song is still going on?
Yeah, I'd say when you finish, it's still going.
I will go to it and try to find my friends.
You do. Those of you who have been at the blood song, you find most of the town has gathered in the square. A small stage has been set up where Nimuel sits, or stands rather, before a podium with a very long scroll. And over the course of the next 3 hours, she lists the names and lineages of 3 noble families that reside here in Kalapang. The Bahagarti, the Dimansalang, and Fabian houses. And their many, many, many descendants. But as you listen, you hear some of their deeds and learn a bit more about the history of this island archipelago. They have indeed faced colonial incursions from many different peoples over the course of their history. And excuse me, one of these descendants, in fact, led a migration of people to a place known as the Radiant Citadel, which exists in the astral plane and as a repository for several different cultures from many worlds. But it goes on. There is street food available. It's pretty simple stuff, just like some shrimp skewers and other seafood. But it is a somber and ceremonial day on this Feast of the Moon, a day between months. Is there anything that you all wish to do while this is going on?
Probably.
I wouldn't mind listening for keywords like dragon things people talking about.
Yeah, you hear of many stories about the Bakunawas coming to the aid of the people of the Dayawlongos, as they are called. They've fought off invasion alongside them.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an opportunity for Frenzy to do a song in Sylvan of his ancestors' names as part of this day?
Yeah. Do you want this to be like in the public square?
Yeah, like if I don't know, if there's like a public display aspect to this at some point, I'm not sure how this culturally works. Or if it's like part of a parade or some shit.
It's normally just a recitation of the nobles of that town.
Everyone
Normally-
doesn't do their own?
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
However,
Then, I do it to myself when I'm in nature that day.
Absolutely. That is definitely doable. Felix thinks back about his parents and the few memories that he has of them.
I think Egg, like spent a lot of time on the walk, speaking with like the sloth folk elders to just like get a sense of anything that's like changed and anyone who's passed away to like also do something similar.
Nice. Life continues here as it ever has. But yeah, before long, Moose Globe rejoins you all. And not too long after that, the ceremony is ended. There is applause from the crowd, and everyone begins to kind of disperse back to their homes. You see Nimuel there, and she steps off the stage and embraces Lung Tien. If you want to speak to them, they're here.
I think more people should. Now, thank you for inviting us to that. It's a beautiful ceremony.
Glad you enjoyed it, and I thank you for coming.
Did we need to get any more information before we head out on the dragon tomorrow?
I don't think so. I think we just follow the sky
Yellow
bridge until we
brick
see a tree.
road. Or a dragon. Okay.
Well, I will wish you the best of luck on your journeys. May the spirits of our people walk alongside you.
Thank you. May they walk with us.
Is this the next day? Or what's happening?
This is right after the ceremony.
Finishing
Y'all
the
are
night.
just talking
Okay,
to them.
cool. Probably just, I think I'm gonna go smoke and drink up in the hills, if anyone wants to join me and continue the celebration.
After party?
Well, I would love to go up there and sleep tonight up there with you guys.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Save on a gold piece for the night.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I don't know, it feels good for me to be under the stars when I'm celebrating my ancestors. Feels right.
Feels good to me to be curled up by a hearth, but that's just me.
Well, I mean, if you want to hang in the hearth, you totally. I invite you to do whatever brings you comfort this night.
Well, we'll have a fire at camp, right?
Oh yeah.
Then I'll be good. I like
Alright.
to party.
Cool.
Moose Globe, are you down to come party?
Sure.
Do you know anything of your ancestors? I understand if that's a sensitive topic to ask about.
Nope. I just know one side is orc. Don't even know the other side.
Did you do you have your new weapons out, or did you show us when you got back yet?
Yes, I have them out and I'm not waving them around, but as
Well,
much as I can
We can see
in
your
a crowd
fine
of
work.
people. Yeah. Now I
yeah.
can fight underwater. How cool is that? And I can get some ore to build more stuff. Do you guys want any weapons?
Last time I tried that, it didn't go so well, so I'm going to stick with mine right now. Trusty
I'm
trident.
not the best with my claws. Well, I'm good with my claws. I'm just not the best at
Yeah, not as strong.
using the weapon.
You know me, I don't, well, I can barely use my little dagger that I have. I never pull it out.
You could probably definitely make more a nice little weapon. Give him like a. You could have fun with it too. Make it like miniature, you know, like a pocket blade for Frenzy, but
Like a
it's
little
like
pocket
perfect
knife.
for Mort.
But it's a short sword for more.
Yeah.
I'm pretty armed.
I wouldn't be able to use it.
Defense.
Well,
You know what I
what
forget
if-
about sometimes? And Felix does like a little gainer in the air and uses his dagger boots to throw a dagger at a tree.
Oh,
Not sure
Yeah,
if
I
I've
got
ever
those.
seen you do that.
Yeah, I forget about it all the time. I've got much better attacks when we're fighting something for real. But if they ever try to disarm us, they won't take my boots.
Your boots can't be taken off of you.
Cool.
I mean, I assume they won't assume that they're weapons.
These
These boots were made for walking.
These boots were made for stabbing.
You know, I really thought yesterday was gonna be us fighting a dragon, and here we are, celebrating the legacy of our ancestors, drinking around the fire, going for a nice nature hike. It's really just wild how things change, you know?
Did we get any roses?
Oh, Jesse, could I totally have picked those on the way back?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Yes,
All right.
we're smoking like rose joints, and then I've taken normal weed and rolled it inside of the rose petals.
Nice.
So, yeah,
Fucking like on a whole new level, man.
just like absolutely blaze.
We're like tropically baked.
Just laying on both of my backs, looking at the stars.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
just
it's a very calming high.
fuck yeah. I'll pull
I
up
think
these.
Mort turns to friends and goes, "It's unfair that you have two bats and I have one really bad bat."
You know, man, you've lived a long life.
Exactly.
I hope that I have not lived nearly as long as you. Do you know how old I am, Mort? I think part of why
Honestly, no.
I talk about your
I
age all
don't.
the time. It's because I'm 34.
Holy shit.
I'm pretty young.
You're
you
so
know?
young.
I know.
You're a little bitty baby.
Like compared to you,
Aw.
I'm nothing, man.
Only
Got to be
34, Frenzy?
I'm 34. That's it.
I'm only
How-
28.
Okay. Moose
Oh.
Glove, how old are you? Do you know?
19.
Oh shit.
Holy shit, bro! Who brought the minor?
Is it legal for you to be here?
Is that
Yes, they
what?
don't give a fuck.
What? Dude,
Is that why you don't
Coming of
drink
age
so
ceremony
often?
on you?
Dude, we should totally do a coming of age ceremony.
I like
Is today is today your birthday?
I fucking hope so. And I pass him a joint with a rose.
19.
You're certainly strong beyond your years.
Oh, and ain't that the truth?
Moose Glove, you're so fucking strong.
Yeah, I had to grow really quickly.
So fucking
Yeah, dude.
young.
You have an old soul in the way that it means that you went through a lot of shit. And I'm really sorry about that. You're such a fucking good dude. Oh, I love you.
You got us now, though. We'll protect you.
Felix tries to hug, Frenzy tries to hug Moose Glove. Will Moose Glove hug back?
Yes.
Amazing.
Love hugs back.
Felix does it too.
Group hug.
This is a great campfire, guys.
These roses really work.
Yeah, they really do the job. Thank you. Who's God? Your God?
That's actually the spirit of one of my ancestors, and Jesse, correct me if I'm
Spirit of
wrong.
the God.
He was both a druid and a barbarian like myself.
Correct.
He had a similar sort of training as I did. He is inside of this, and I show you the like. Have you seen my sickle that I have? Have you seen the artwork?
I think
Can
you
I
showed
show
me
you?
pretty close one day, but I'll look at it again now that I'm fucking baked.
Yeah, dude, it's just really cool just to look at, and I'll hold it up and show it to the group and send it to WhatsApp.
Fucking glaring.
It's alive, man. You know, this
I don't know
thing
if I saw
is.
this one.
It's a living thing, and the spirit of Wilder is within it. It's very powerful.
I can sense it.
It's
Right,
told
from
me
here.
that it's going to get more powerful the stronger I get, which is wild.
Don't fucking lie to me right now, dude.
I swear to God, dude, this is what it told me. You'd have to attune to it to talk to it, but you can't because you're not a centaur, you're not Vorgothan, you're not a barbarian.
I mean, I can talk to it. Hey, you're awesome.
Yeah, it's true. He can hear you because I can hear you, but he can't talk to you. But if he wants to,
it's
he can
okay.
talk through me.
Oh, well.
Wilder, this is Kriv.
Could Mort try to throw his voice to make it sound like the staff or the thing goes, I can talk for myself.
Can I roll insight with disadvantage because I'm so stoned?
See?
Sure. And Mort, roll a performance check.
I got a nat 1.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Oh, wait. This might work out well. I don't remember my
I
performance.
do add 6 to it, so it's a 7 total.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I'm using my inspiration for obsession.
Word.
12.
12, yeah. Friends,
Oh shit!
Wilder could speak out loud.
It sounds a little different. It doesn't have the same accent, but I think it just talked.
Did you just talk in common?
Yeah, usually he speaks Sylvan. I don't understand it.
Yeah, that
Pretty
wasn't me, lad.
Oh, okay. It
Mort
wasn't
grins to
him.
himself. Oh,
That's
that's funny
wild.
as shit. Well, if it wasn't him, who could it have been?
I feel like at this point, I'm like sitting there and somehow, I ended up with 2 of the rose joints. Somebody take one of these, please.
There's 2 rotations going in 2 different directions.
I can't
Gotta
handle
love
this. All right, now give me a beer.
Excellent. I'll use Druidcraft to make one of the roses bloom and put both of the joints in there and have it roll up around it. And just make
Very
it into a
cool.
blunt and keep passing it around.
That's way better. Thank you, sir.
You're so good. We just need the big one.
Nifty trick you got there.
It's druidic magic, you know?
What is for?
Really good for certain things. Do you all want to talk spells at all for tomorrow or not? I totally understand.
Oh,
if
right
not.
now? Perfect.
Right? Like, what are we gonna do to this guy? You know, we gotta go find him.
Did you guys get all your spell scrolls in town from that guy, right?
We didn't know. There's no scrolls in town, my dude.
Okay,
No.
I did want to say I have a spell scroll for the team.
What is it?
Scroll of Fly.
Oh, I already got
Oh,
fly prepared.
cool. You got prepared. It would be
Alright.
good maybe if 2 people can do it.
I can cast it on myself.
That's
With my sword.
whoa,
I also
that's
did
fucking
Featherfall.
Cool. Featherfall's good.
If we need a
And
quick
then,
nap, I have a scroll of cat nap.
Oh,
And a non-detection as well.
Jesse, can we get some hit die back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say that you all will complete this long rest in the morning. Actually, yeah, you'll start it 24 hours ago, so you're completing now. So you regain half of your hit dice, all of your hit points, all of your spell slots, all of your features.
Sick, I got you.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to say I have that, and then I do have a couple other scrolls on deck if we need them, but nothing
What else
I
you got?
Oh shit! I might have a potion of mind reading. Another catnap scroll, and then 3 counterspell scrolls.
Catnap scroll, that's good. Jesse, could we use
I
the
have
catnap
counterspell.
scroll and legit get a short rest in 10 minutes in the
Yes.
midst of long travel?
Yes.
Because normally it would take us 8 hours. Okay, so that's fucking great.
No, it still only takes you 1 hour to short rest.
But doesn't it,
traveling.
when we're on our long travel mode,
The only thing that's affected is long rests.
it takes 8 hours to get the short rest, right? Or if we sleep for 8 hours, it just gives us a short rest?
Correct. Sleeping for 8 hours is still necessary every day, but it doesn't give you a long rest when you're traveling.
Copy. Okay.
Crib is just like digging in his bag of holding around, you know, and like throwing shit out on the
Kriv,
ground, trying
okay.
to see what he's got.
Kriv.
I got these.
And
No.
I look over at him and I like look at the scale that we have of this dragon, and I'm like, "You're a dragon." I hope this is okay to say.
It's fine.
Do you think it'd be good if you talk to him? To be like, "Hey man, you know, we're just
man,
trying to help."
I killed
And
dragons
because you
and
can
shit,
speak
but
dragon.
what's up?
No, don't talk about that
I know,
part.
I'm just kidding.
Be like, we're trying to help in Draconic, and I can prepare a spell called Enhanceability and make it so that you've got the splendor of an eagle soaring across the sky.
This might be a good idea.
And that, so when you can talk to him and be really good.
I do feel connected with other dragons, so I may be able to sympathize, but I'm wondering what I need to say to him to make him do what the village wants. I'm not really sure.
Look, you just gotta be like, hey man, we need to heal you. And then Egg's gonna come in with the healing.
He needs
Right.
heals. Sorry, I missed that today.
He needs to be healed. He's all fucked up inside.
Oh, his scales are fucked up. Okay.
Or I think his soul
losing
is
his
what she
scales?
says. No. Oh.
He's lost his moral compass. He needs help. He needs saving.
She said the spirit inside of him is fighting himself or something. There's some kind of corruption.
Okay.
Right?
He's going through a troubling time in his life. He has to decide.
That's right. He was corrupt himself, or he was confused.
Okay, tomorrow
So
bring
Egg
in
can heal.
berries.
That
Egg, can you heal him, do you think? What's your best heal? What's your best heal, man? That's
Yo,
cool to ask.
prepare your best
My
heal for
best
tomorrow.
heal?
Egg, come on.
Is there just a spell called heal?
Just,
I don't know.
I bet there is.
just do.
I
all
mean, that'd be
heal.
simpler than all these other words.
Yeah.
I could throw on an aura of vitality, and I could maybe cast cure wounds. Make it all.
Do we
strong.
think it's a curse or more like an internal struggle?
Both, maybe.
I might have a remove curse
Maybe both.
scroll, and I start looking through some of my scrolls to make
It's all good, Creed. I got to remove curse.
Oh, okay.
Lick can cast greater restoration.
Ooh.
Powerful little bat.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. So
Dude, I
maybe
had a
we.
question for a DM.
Yeah.
Creature. I mean, would a creature is like every living thing, or is there a difference
Yeah.
between creature and beast?
Hey.
Creatures are all living things. Beasts are
Thank you.
creatures.
Just making sure I understand that correctly.
Some spells will specify like this won't target creature, but this won't work on undead or construct
Yeah, so
things like that.
That was
But-
the Reddit thing I was reading. So
Unless it has that wording, it works on everybody,
Okay. Yeah. It does.
even plants. Maybe we need to heal the tree itself.
Oh shit!
Do you have any way to
I think
heal
the dragon-
trees?
I think the dragon needs it.
Maybe both?
Well, the dragon, yeah. The dragon first because to get him out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
And then
If we knew the
can
dragon,
focus
he
on-
could help us.
You just need to be like, hey guy, we're trying to heal you. Could we please do that?
You make it
you
sound
think-
very easy. So
think
let's
the-
try it.
It could be just that.
You know, you're a pretty spicy fella. You got some sway to you.
I'm going to
you're-
pull
you
the,
could, you could be a fae.
I'm
you
gonna
know?
pull the also scarred and or scarred dragonborn.
Oh, you know, like, do you usually have your illusion up, Forrest?
I'd
Does
say
Criv-
after like nighttime, I would probably go down to like my
It like
dragon
fades.
form.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you know, I would wanna
that's
at
really
least
cool that
be-
you're like down to just like drop it for us.
Yeah, especially
I
when I'm
think.
drinking, I would be fucking dragon form. But if in anytime in public, I even forget that I'm in human form as Criv. You know what I'm saying? Like. it's
Oh, you
like-
look like a human most times?
Well,
Or do you, I know,
I
because I know
tend-
you have a dragon form that's like your
Sick.
scales look healthy, and then
And I've
like
yeah.
baseline you're sick, right?
Baseline, I'm sick and look a little sickly, and I
Sick as
usually try
hell.
to hide it as a human just to not draw attention to me as a dragonborn in most places.
Okay, that's funny. So you look like the only human in our group to any outside observer.
I try to announce it, but like I said, Criv usually forgets what he's, what he looks like. He's just normally.
I mean,
not
you can
trying to
cast
draw
it at
attention to
will,
him,
so like it
yeah.
makes sense that you just like as part of a pattern just do it, you know?
Yeah, it's more of like the pattern thing.
Yeah, it's like as a fidget, you just cast the spell on yourself again. So you actually do it like every 5 minutes or some shit.
Like look down. Like,
Yeah.
Fingers starting to turn topaz. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we can start there with the dragon. I'll talk to him.
Okay. Be like, cause do heals? Can you heal someone if they don't want it? Or do they have to be willing?
No idea.
Okay.
What is the? Probably just heal stuff, right?
Never encountered anyone who
I'm
didn't
sorry, you
heal.
can't make me feel better. Can you imagine that?
I think doesn't remove curse say
If
willing
Remove curse-
creature?
Does say willing, but there is a whole. You go against the level of the spell you're trying to break. So if I cast it at 3, there's something to do with that.
Remove curse?
Oh, I'm thinking of this spell magic. My bad.
Nope. Remove curse doesn't have willing. Willing creature 5e. So I think I'm thinking isn't dimension door or teleport, they all have to be willing? Sorry, never mind, just ignore me.
Oh, good man. You're going down a rabbit. I don't know. All I can do
Okay.
is try to do dispel magic. That's all I can also try to break it.
Oh. Whoa. I don't know if Frenzy would know this. Would atonement maybe be a thing from ceremony? For this creature? If it's fucked up internally? I don't know.
I have no idea.
It might.
You
That
had to describe
spell-
what's going on here by atonement from
Cost.
celebration.
Spell costs 25 gold pieces of silver.
I think we have some powdered silver about, don't we? Didn't we smash a bunch or something for
I think you
egg?
might have used it all to make holy water, but I'm not sure if you used it all or not.
We
I
can make
have-
more.
I
We
do
could-
have no silver, but we could get some in town, right?
Guess who got some silver?
I have silver because I think
This
you gave all
guy.
your silver to me.
I did. I gave you all my silver.
We can cast Greater Restoration. We can cast Lesser Restoration.
So we can do greater restoration, lesser restoration, remove curse, ceremony.
We could cast
Atonement?
Synaptic Static. Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
I don't think that's gonna help.
That's right.
I wonder if it speeds dragon.
We're gonna fucking find out tomorrow, boys.
Is it a dragon? Do you think?
Yes, I
You
do
don't
think so.
Okay. It's wild.
Truly. Well, guys, I'm gonna curl up for bed. I think I'm about as prepped for tomorrow as I can be.
I get my
See you in the morning.
spells figured out. Here we go. Oh, before I pass out, I would like to use my astronomer's boon. Jesse, I am sending you my prepared spells.
Fantastic. Roll for that. Boom.
Roll for boon. Boom. Prepared spells. Boom.
I emailed not a while back.
You're not changing them out?
I changed 2 of them out.
Will you send me the updated list?
Yeah, I did like 34 minutes ago.
Oh, when you said a while back, I thought you meant like days or weeks ago.
Oh, no.
Cool. Cool. Alrighty. With that, we'll progress to the next morning.
I rolled for the boon. I don't know if you
Oh, yeah,
care what
yeah.
I got.
What do you got?
I ended up with the seer, the ability check one.
Sweet.
I got a 7, an 8, and a 15.
You are set to,
Help.
support.
And yeah, cool. We have this powdered silver we need. Can we powder some if not?
Yeah, Egg, do you have any powdered written down or just regular silver? If not, in the past, you all have used Mort's conjuration to make a file, and Moose Club has filed the silver on down.
I have 100 gold pieces of it written down.
Where is that enough, or are you all gonna file some more?
Is it a restful filing?
Yeah, fairly restful.
Okay.
Also, your long rest is completed at this point.
Oh, tight. Did you prepare a ceremony, either of you?
No, should. I
Yes.
got bless, command, and cure wounds.
Command could be useful. If it goes to strike us, you could command it to just chill out for a minute or something, right?
Yeah. Make an insight check.
Egg would be really good, I think, at doing the atonement.
It'll take an hour.
Mm-hmm.
The target has to be within 10 feet throughout the casting.
So if we can get it to chill for a minute. It might take us 2 days to walk there. Wait, I found out. So, do we need to go? Do we need to go to the tree, Egg?
I think so. I think we have to go to the tree to find the dragon.
One day I'm gonna be able to walk through trees. One day. But today's not that day. If I could walk through trees, I'd walk through this tree right here, and we pop out over there. But not today.
No.
Are you going to
8. What?
Well, you never know
Fly.
unless you try. And so more will walk into the tree. Yeah, that don't work.
No kidding. No kidding.
So Jesse, with an 80-foot travel speed, how far do we get per day? Do we know that? If all our mounts are opening up 12 miles per hour, right?
You're muted. If you said something.
Aha.
Could we make it there today?
It's a 2-day journey by foot. So with that speed, it would be about a day and a quarter's journey.
Okay, so we're gonna be sleeping on the bridge. Could we be cheesy and stop short of 8 hours so that we're not fucking showing up super winded?
We should.
Yeah. If it looks like we're getting close, and
It is fairly
We should
cheesy,
definitely
but I would allow it.
Thank you.
At least this time.
Okay.
We just rested for like 3 days, so we still just chilling. You know, we chilling. Getting that long rest.
So it's like a 12-hour journey, right? Because you can travel 8 hours. Physical
Right.
movement.
Mhm.
So yeah, we're just breaking it up into like 6 and 6
Okay.
instead.
Can be done.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Is there anything else you all want to do at camp or in the town that's nearby before you head out?
No, I think Morg got everything he needs. Just hang out
is
with
there a town nearby? Do you think they know anything that we don't know already?
Just the city that you all have been in.
Okay.
I wanted to go see those guys real quick. Just ask one question. Of the Dryad people and
Yeah. You seek out Lungtien and Nimuel.
yes. Was it Loomtien that had the visions?
Yes.
And I just want to ask Loomtien, do they know if when you had your visions, did you hear any words? Do you know if we can communicate through maybe language with this dragon? Because
Yes, Pangil Nungbuanam does speak,
okay,
but in my visions, he did not.
perfect. Let's fucking roll, boys.
Good.
We're
That's a
gonna
good
go.
question.
We're gonna go save the dragon.
I thank you
Um,
on behalf of Dayawlongos everywhere.
wait, what? Dayawlongos?
That's the demonym for people from the Dayawlongon archipelago.
Okay. Apologies. Oh, I see it on the map there. Those words. Do we have anything we need to do here? Or are we good to go?
That was all I wanted. It was the only
Let's
question
get
I
to
had.
go and get to going then.
No.
All right. You all head once more to the Flames Everlasting Sky Bridge. Here it is again.
Let's go.
Da-na-na. Let's go.
I've had it up this whole time.
I've
This
had
is
it
the
up to
first
here.
time Moose Club has seen it. So he said, wow, I thought the tree would be a lot smaller.
Yeah, the tree's fucking massive, man. It's wild.
It's a big boy.
It's a huge bitch.
It's a good, yeah, it's just a huge bitch. That's what it is. Exactly. Thank you, Frenzy.
It's a huge bitch.
That we're going to save.
All right. As you all approach the foot of the sky bridge, you see a group of 5 locals with horses that are currently resting and sharing a meal on the roadside. The 5 are well armed, and they look like either hunters or maybe adventurers. You all approach.
Yeah.
Sup?
The group's leader kind of waves you over.
Sup?
And you see he has a shaved head, just like a short little quiff of hair, and he's armed with a bow as well as a sword. Here's a picture of him. Yee,
Is a quiff the same thing as a quaff?
I suppose.
Okay.
Hello, travelers. I'm Paolo Maicapal, and judging by your road, I guess that you've come from Kalapong. Tell me, were you there during the attack? Are the rumors true? If Pangil Nangboan has returned, I swear by all my ancestors, the monster will die by my hand.
Whoa! Hold up. I'm Mort. Circus of Values. But like,
My name is-
let's not jump to extremes.
Sup.
We got to the town just as the monster was leaving.
It
I
did
moved
just,
club.
it did destroy the town.
And was it identified? Is it Pangil Nangboan?
Look, we got tasked with a holy mission to help save this beast, which is going crazy. So don't even worry about it. Let's not throw any strong language around. It didn't know what it was doing.
Yes,
And they're never technically identified, so who knows who it is.
And this guy knows. He has the identify spell.
And I speak the crime. So we're there to investigate who the dragon really is. But we just wait for news.
I think
Yes,
it's the dragon's sick.
I hear those who speak of the monsters as though they are gods. But Pangil Nangboan is a god who left my people, my city, the founder of my clan to die. Surely you understand my position.
Well, it left your clan because of a sickness. And just like any sick person, rather than kill it, the plan is to treat it.
Who are you travelers who come here claiming to know of things that happened 200 years ago?
We are the Circus of Values, and we didn't say that. I'm just talking about what we know from magic.
200 years ago, when we were in our last revolution against foreign aggression, Pangil Nangboan abandoned the defense of the city of Laguna. This resulted in the death of Urian, the founder of my clan and the founder of Laguna. Generations of our hunters have grown up on stories of his betrayal. When I heard word that a Bakunawa had been seen in the skies, I knew I had to seek the creature out to settle my blood feud.
Can I say something really quick? And, I get where she's coming from. Years ago, I too ran into my own beast that made me forget who I was and what I had done for the first 100 years of my life. And when I started with this group, now look, I love these brothers. When I started with them, all I wanted to do was find the creature and get my revenge. But I've learned something over time, especially because these guys have taught me there's more to this world than magic and war, for gods and spirituality. Maybe it's time to forget the past and add more positivity into the world and help someone that's sick, rather than take revenge on what they've done in the past.
I can recognize that you have had your own tribulations, but I would not presume to ask you to cast them aside. And I will not cast mine.
Well, we're gonna try and resolve it peacefully and deal with the corruption of the tree. Will you let us do that first and see if
We're going to do that now. Yeah.
How long? Be's nice. And if not, then you can have at him.
Well,
Here
I suppose we shall simply see who gets there first.
we shall.
You're gonna race us?
Should we race?
Do you have to? Do we need to kick your ass, man?
No, Frenzy.
Hold on. We're not trying to kick anybody's asses.
I just
Do we
think
have to
go.
fight you so that we can heal this dragon before you try to kill it? That's fucked up.
Some of the others start standing up.
yeah.
Look, man, like,
Everyone, calm down.
you know, you can do diplomacy and then force if you need to, but rarely is it the other way around. Let us try and talk to it first before you try and fucking fight it. Please?
We're right. We're
And who gives you the power to take revenge on this world to begin with? You know, man, you're going at this all wrong.
Who gave me the
I think
power? It was my ancestors who were betrayed. They are the ones who started the feud. For they could not
Betrayal doesn't go past generations, man. You're overthinking it. You're so worried
misunderstand
about
our
the
people
past.
gravely. Our ancestors and our promises, our oaths, last eternally. They are not
Stronger man
forgiven or
forgives,
easily let go.
Yeah, well, a strong man forgives. A
We
strong
have
man
something
understands
here.
and uses empathy.
Known as an utang nung loom, a debt of the soul. When someone is saved from mortal peril or assists another at great cost to themselves, a soul debt is formed between the people in question and their bloodlines. This mission is more than petty revenge. It is an oath sworn by my ancestors that I must uphold.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
We're gonna do our thing, and you do your thing.
And I
think
do.
that's
I go, oh, what the hell is that? And point the direction we're not going.
Yeah.
It looks off.
And then run off.
Start fucking running off.
You all take off onto the sky bridge.
All on our mounts.
Circus
Yeah.
of Values. We're the Circus of Values, motherfucker.
Okay, very nice, very nice. It is 9 o'clock. Do you all want to end there, or would you like to adventure onto the sky bridge a bit?
We started late, so I'm down to give it another 30, but I also understand if people need to stop.
I'll do
I'm getting
30, but
sleepy. We could
I
do
wouldn't
30.
mind stopping down.
I can do 30.
Can we do 30, my friends?
Let's do 30.
Roll the 30. Uh-oh. Someone...
I'm just gonna keep eating these cheeses.
There you go.
That's a good fucking call, man.
And maybe get another big red? Question mark?
Yeah, get a big red. Why don't you treat yourself, buddy? Drink.
I'm gonna go get a water first, and then a big red. Double face.
All right.
Sorry, Jesse.
You're good, you're good. I was reading. As you all charge out onto the sky bridge, the land below quickly sinks away as the bridge soars 600 feet or more over forests, steep hills, and the sea. You begin to travel. Let me roll a dice. That's the wrong dice.
Is there anything? Can we look out for danger or do anything?
Yeah, whatever you all would like to do. Make a perception
Perception?
check.
Can I have my owl gliding along with us to assist me?
Yeah.
Is
Are we
everyone on
running
their
top
mounts?
speed?
Yeah, you all are on your mounts moving top speed.
Top speed. All right.
So I'll say with that, that would grant disadvantage to perception checks.
Well, what we don't have. So if we're doing 80, because isn't top speed where we're dashing basically?
That's what I assumed you all were doing, but if not, correct me.
I mean, I feel like us moving at our normal pace is still probably twice as fast as. Were they on horses or something?
They did have horses with them.
Oh fuck. Okay. Then yeah, let's double up. So does that give a minus to perception? Or
It would-
disadvantage, or how does it work? I've never used that.
It is a -5 penalty to passive perception and disadvantage, so disadvantage on perception.
Okay. Cool. Then I'll just cancel it out and have a straight roll.
Okay.
29.
29, nice. You keep an eye out. Anybody else doing anything? Okay.
No.
As you travel, you pass countless draconic statues that just kind of form on either side down the bridge, every several hundred feet or so. And as you approach one, you see a lone woman crouching near one of the statues, and it looks like she's singing to it.
Hello, ma'am.
Ah!
Yes, we do.
Cool tradition.
You run past.
Unless you all want to stop.
Hey, I think as we approach, Egg just yells with thaumaturgy very loud. Hello, ma'am, can we help you?
I need no help, but if you wish to join my song.
Oh, God.
I'm just rolling.
Come on, Egg. We ain't got no
you
time.
see me like not even make any sort of turn, just going straight.
Alrighty.
You see him rolling, he's hating.
Egg just yells, teach us the lyrics real quick as we go past.
Oh no. I can slow down.
No, we don't slow down.
We don't slow down.
Okay.
As she starts singing, you all are already too far away to hear it. But she continues her song, and you continue your travel. You go for a few hours just winding along this bridge. Those of you with your flying mounts weaving around it. It's wide, like 100 feet wide, so it's a sizable bridge. But you all continue for several hours. Let's roll.
I feel like we're gonna have to fight these guys anyway.
There is some cloud cover, and as some of the clouds roll in, they do in fact cross the sky bridge. And you all hear a chuckle from the clouds as you begin to ride into them. And soon the form of a cloud giant, a massive figure standing within the clouds, looking down at you all, says, "Oh, travelers. I haven't seen them on this sky bridge in a long time. What has been going on in the lands below? What news do you bring?"
Well, we just met some wonderful people in town. You know, that's our first time in town. We come from far away.
They are unique people.
They're pretty friendly. They took us in like family and just want to understand the world.
Have there been wars below? Seems long since the smell of ash has entered my clouds.
Yeah, apparently a bunch of imperialists have been showing up attacking, and there was a dragon that's really spiritually upset. We're trying to heal it. It's messed up some houses.
Oh,
also there's
upset.
Yeah, the island of Lambaklula is like ruined and desecrated. We're gonna find out when we get there, but we think that's what's making the Bakunawa upset. Why they're attacking the city.
Yes, I avoid that island myself. There is strange darkness on the surface. I wish not for it to imbue my clouds.
Well, hey, there is another band of adventurers behind us. They want to kill the Bakunawa. They probably will not be successful, but we have seen the Bakunawa become part of a cloud, so it would probably not be a fight between the Bakunawa and this other band of adventurers would probably not be great for you. So if you could slow them down at all, that would probably be in your best interest.
Make a persuasion check.
Hey.
Yeah, he's right. They're dangerous. They're trying to uphold a debt. And can I give him the assistance? Can I give him help action?
Yeah.
Natty 20, never mind.
Ooh.
Let's go.
I will do whatever I can. The Bakunawas have long had peace with us since before they dwindled in numbers. They are our allies, and if someone is plotting to kill one, I will do what I can to slow their tracks.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Have you seen one the Bacchanal we are talking about recently?
I believe I did see it pass through towards Lambakluha.
Do you know, does it pass through your clouds or does it just pass through the road?
I saw it in flight along the bridge.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I meant. I'm sorry. But just wondering, trying to get some, trying to find him. We're trying to talk to him.
I see. And what do you hope to gain by this talking?
We want to try to heal him.
Everyone to be happy and be healed, basically.
I see. Tell me more of this sickness that you mentioned.
They say it's like what is it, killing the vegetation maybe, and it has a bad spirit essence feel to it, is what I think I've been told the most.
Terrible mouthfeel.
I saw it using magic, the sickness upon the tree. It has these green boils around it, and it seems to be pushing this energy into the Kanawa.
That is most troubling. What do you intend to do about these blisters? And you all can, everybody make an insight check real quick.
Hmm. 5.
18.
Nice. 12.
15.
24. Okay, Mort, Egg, and Frenzy, you all get the sense that this cloud giant is asking a lot of questions. He will talk to you as long as you continue to talk to him.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
Hey
it's
man,
up to you how long you want to go.
can you keep your cloud with us? Because we actually need to keep going. If you want to keep talking, and if you can, can you fly or something? Because we actually need to go. It's like that thing when you run into someone and they're trying to talk, and you're like, I actually need to keep walking that way. But we can talk if you walk with us.
If I walk with you, I will not be able to slow them down. Which would you have me do?
Good fucking point.
You could walk until you don't have anything else to talk to us about.
I
You
find
should
that
just,
I rarely tire of conversation.
you could just ask all these questions to the other group.
Bingo.
Ask them about their genealogy and family history. They were more than willing to share it with us.
Ah, so they are good conversationalists then. Wonderful. I shall delay them thus.
Sounds good.
Are we in his house, or is he just there?
Y'all are on the bridge, and he is in the clouds around the bridge.
So he's just floating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mort runs off. Fly, Cloud Man!
All right, you all depart.
Yes.
Fly away. Bye.
I'm like a bird.
Soon,
Thanks for the help.
soon the clouds kind of thin a little bit as you pass through them, but the journey continues, and the sun to your west begins to sink towards the horizon, getting towards evening. Taking it slow for the day, you all decide that this would probably be a pretty good time to set up camp. But just as you do, a small tornado of cloud begins to approach and reveals itself as it splits into 3 air elementals. Everybody roll for initiative.
Let's go real quick.
Yeah.
Just keep.
6.
I guess we can't even fly away. That was a problem. No.
What?
I was grabbing an apple. What happened?
Oh, a small wisp of cloud began to spiral as it made its way towards you, then split up into 3 air elementals that attack.
Oh, fuck.
Let's just...
How long have we been traveling at this point?
6 hours. Y'all had just stopped to set up camp. Ooh. Alright, it's having a hard time loading any tokens.
Natural 20.
I'm just gonna use
Damn.
penguin token for it. Okay. I opened to the right page again. I'm amazing. Oh.
Now we can't stop playing.
You're right. Can't. Wow. They did really good on initiative. What did y'all get?
Really shit on
10.
initiative.
10 for Mort.
23 for Frenzy.
Nice. They also got 23, and we'll go first.
Egg also got 23.
What is your initiative bonus?
Mine's +3.
Eggs is plus 13.
Okay. You will go first.
Damn.
Moose Blob and Crit.
6.
Also a 6.
Nice. I think Kriv will have the higher dex there. Okay. Up first is Egg. As these elementals begin to swarm around you, what are you doing?
I think Egg will like use the hammer of time on. We'll like pick one, use the hammer of time on. That's a 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
Okay. That is 16 force damage.
Nice.
And then Egg will use the. I'm not on this. There's no map in Roll20, right?
Correct. No map.
Okay. Cool. Are they near each other, or what's
Yeah,
like
they're
the
maybe
range?
5 feet between them.
Oh, bad idea. Bad day to be an air elemental. Egg is going to use the Ring of Shooting Stars
Oh boy.
and expend 3 charges to send 3 glowing motes of light towards the central creature.
Okay.
So each creature makes a DC 15 Dex save.
It's a success. It's cocked. That's a failure, and that's a success. So the one in the middle failed.
They take 15d4 fire damage, or half as much on a successful save.
Sick.
Uh-huh.
It is 38 fire damage.
38.
I'm assuming, sorry, this is, I should have said this too. It's a 15-foot cube originating from a point.
Yeah, that would definitely capture all of it.
Cool.
And I'll say you all are setting up camp like on one side of the sky bridge, and they're on the other, maybe 70 feet away from you total.
Okay. Cool.
We'll say 60 for spells. But use 38, so half of that's 19. The other ones. Nicely done.
End my turn.
Okay, end of your turn brings us to them. They are going to swarm. They are going to move into the spaces of, first of all, Egg, certainly. And then for the others, I'm going to roll a d6 and drop sixes and just do it in the order of Zoom for the other two. So Mort gets attacked, and that's Mort again.
Oh.
And that's a 6, so we ignore it. And Felix. So Mort, Felix, and Egg, I need all of you to make strength saving throws.
Oh. Okay.
Felix got 15, which succeeds.
Egg got 18.
18 succeeds.
Walk at 6.
You got a 6. That is a failure. So Mort, you suffer 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are flung 20 feet away. As these elementals step in, they just begin to whirlwind around you all, picking up debris and loose rocks from the bridge. And as they expand at the end, Felix and Egg just manage to hold their position, but Mort is flung 20 feet in the air in a random direction. Oh boy. I'm going to roll a d4 for the direction.
Liam did say that he prepared feather.
Fall.
Yes, he did. On a 1, you go over the bridge. On a 4,
Hell
you go
yeah.
towards the far end of the bridge.
Boring.
Either of those, you just fly down the bridge a little bit, 20 feet away from the rest of the group now.
Thank God. Animal
Egg
racing.
and Felix do take, it was 12, so 6 points of damage from it, but you are not thrown. Mort, as you are thrown, you do take an additional 9 points of bludgeoning damage just from tumbling on the ground.
All good.
But that ends their turn and will bring us to Frenzy.
Are they on the ground?
Yeah.
First thing I do, it's gonna be a rage.
All right.
Second thing I do is going to be drawing Wilder's Fane. Third thing I do, these are, damn it, these are elementals. Okay. Is fucking charge at the one that just grabbed Mort and right weapon master reckless attack.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
20 hits.
Imagine these things are elementals and not undead aberration constructs or fiends.
Indeed, the air elementals are
Cocked.
elementals.
That is 30 damage, slashing, magical.
Nice.
First attack.
You slash through, and where a normal scythe would just pass through, the magic of Wielder manages to catch on to some of their wisps and slice through.
Cut in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
That one is now marked by my grandpappy, if you want to take a note of that.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then I'll attack. Is there another one within 5 feet?
Yeah, I'd say you all were pretty roughly clustered, 5 feet between you. So, yes, they are within 5 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna attack a second one that's next to it.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that is a 23 damage.
23 damage. Nice. Y'all are doing some serious damage to him.
Cool. Are all of my allies within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Tight. If someone gets hit, I can reduce their damage with my reaction. So just be like, hey, ouch, Elliot, please help. Because sometimes my brain doesn't work. But I can use a reaction to reduce damage you take by 2d6 once I'm raging. I'm sorry I couldn't do that before you got hit, Liam. Or Mort. Cool. All right.
It's all fine.
End turn.
End of turn as I stand up and yell at these elementals.
All right, that brings us to Mort. You've been flung 20 feet away, but you see the elementals are there, kind of in a line where you and your friends were standing.
I'm just gonna use my wand of magic missiles. I'm gonna go for the one who came after me.
Okay.
And there's 3 darts.
3d4 plus 3?
3 darts. 3d4. Bro, I still have our freaking arch nemesis pulled up on that freaking the X out. Pew 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 10. Suck it! I'm 20 feet away.
Yes, you are 20 feet away. 10 points of damage.
Yeah, and I'll go another 10 feet away.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't want to use them yet. Just elementals. In turn, thank you.
End your turn will bring us to Felix. Crib is on deck. Felix will use a bonus action to disengage using Step of the Wind and step away and kind of run over towards where Mort is, take out his swords, join them into a bow, and begin to fire 2 shots, both of them sharp shooter. Key point. Arc. Ow. 2 attacks from Felix. Sharpshooter. That's a 14. The first one misses. The second one is a 24, though, so that hits. And we'll do 21 points of damage. He was just shooting at the closest one. And yeah, they are all looking like they've taken some damage at this point. But Kriv, you're up.
All right. I think I'm just gonna get in range to Eldritch Blast them.
You're muted.
Oh. I think I'm just gonna get in range to Eldritch Blast.
Easy enough to do.
Right.
Do you want to go for any of them in particular, or just a random one?
Random one. What is this, a 6? So a 16?
16 hits.
And the second one is a 20. Unnatural.
20 hits.
3 plus 5? 8?
8 points of damage. And that's just one, right?
Yep. And then 10 the next time.
Okay. Nicely done. Anything for your bonus action? Movement?
No, I'm not trying to invest too much right now. Trying to... And then, yeah.
Trying to conserve.
End my turn.
Alright. That brings us to Moose Globe with Egg on deck.
I guess I'll bonus action put my echo close to one of them and 2 attacks. Trying to push them away.
Okay.
16 plus 10,
That hits.
26.
Roll that dammy. I'll roll that strength save. That's a 13.
Fail, and also 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. So it is pushed. This swirling vortex of air. This is the one that was going after Egg. As you use this gravity power, Egg, you feel this wind move past you, and suddenly the air around you is still. What's up next for Moose Glow?
Can I move my echo and also my body so it stays within 30 feet? So I can maybe push him again and also get my echo in a position to do an opportunity attack if he comes back towards Egg.
Okay, yeah.
Great. Natural 1.
Ooh, unfortunate. You go to swipe, but the swirling vortex just like separates into two swirling vortexes as your blade swipes through and then rejoins afterwards.
But I'm still in a good position for an
Yes.
opportunity attack? Okay.
I'd say in order to get there, Moose Glove, your real body, would have had to move up at least into melee with one of them, the one that is marked by Frenzy's grandpa.
Okay.
But yeah, that happens. End of your turn.
Yes.
Alrighty. That brings us to Egg.
Woo! Can Egg like realistically flank one of these with someone who it's attacking?
Let's see. Frenzy was attacking that one. Yeah, you can move around to the one that Frenzy is attacking and flank with him.
Okay, I'll do that. Egg's gonna cast Inflict Wounds just at a first level.
Okay.
Nope. That's why I flanked so that I could roll with advantage. That is a 16.
16 hits.
It's 13 plus 4, 17.
17 damage. Nice.
Yeah.
The necrotic energy sifts in and you see it swirl around the form, circulated by its own circulation.
Cool. I will also smack it with the hammer of time.
All right.
And that also needed flanking. That is a 24 hit.
That does it.
And that is 14 force damage.
Nice. With that, the one that had been infected by your necrotic energy, you slam up with the hammer and it just dissipates into harmless gusts of air. Nicely done. End of your turn.
Yep.
Okay. That brings us to the two that remain. One of them is in melee with Moose Glove, the other with Moose Glove's Echo. We're going to see if they recharge their whirlwind. No, neither of them do. So the one with the Echo is going to make its first attack against the Echo. That is a 13. Does that hit?
Echo? No.
Great.
AC is 17.
It reaches out with this pseudopod of wind and attempts to strike, but the Echo just bounces it off with the Echo sword. The second attack is a 25 to hit, which I believe does. So that will dissipate the Echo, but that creature's turn and attacks at least have been used. It does move back in towards the rest of the group. And then the one that was attacking Moose Glove also makes 2 attacks. Natural 1 on the first, and only a 16 on the second. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
So as it tries to slam out at you, you just step to one side on the first one, and then the second one starts to come down, but you reach your blade up and sever the pseudopod, the hand part of it dispersing.
Cool.
That ends the 2 of theirs turns, and brings us to Frenzy with Mort on deck.
Did they hit any of the homies?
No, the only thing that took damage was the Echo.
Okay. Can I reduce damage on the Echo?
It wasn't that.
Does it
elemental.
specify when a creature is hit by an attack?
Another
Something.
creature. Does it
Yeah.
count as a creature?
Yeah.
Cool. Great weapon master, reckless attack. I think an 8 doesn't hit.
That's correct.
Second attack is a 19 on the die, though. That'll
That
hit.
hits. And which one are you attacking? There's the one that first attacked Egg, then got pushed off
The
by
one that
Claw.
looks to be the hardiest.
That would be down.
Cool. I do 24 damage to it.
Okay.
And then I will activate my starry form as a bonus action and go ahead and fire off a spirit bolt, not a guiding bolt, but using the archer constellation.
Yeah.
Does
If
a
it's at-
16 hit?
Is it at the same one? Because if so, then it would be
No.
disadvantage because it's ranged.
Well, it's gonna be a disadvantage no matter what, right? Because
That's
he's
true,
next to
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll say like one of the weaker ones.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reroll this attack, roll with disadvantage. I imagine 11 doesn't hit.
It does not, unfortunately.
Cool. End of turn.
Alrighty. End of yours brings us to Mort. There are 2 left standing, and they both look pretty weak.
2 of them left.
2,
3, 4. Can I do 2 charges of my wand of magic missiles and send 2 darts at each?
2 darts at
One of
each.
the triggers?
You bet.
Yeah, so I think it's 4d4. These are going to be spells I save. 14, but the first one is 2 plus 2, 6
2.
on the first one.
6 points of damage on the first.
We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the second one.
8 on the second. Okay.
Yes, sir.
As the darts weave through the air and connect on either side of the first one, you watch as its form lights up, and it kind of yells out in a ghostly wail as you see light take over its form before it dissipates. Here is its form for your visualization.
Sorry, man. You attacked us.
The other one looks real hurt, real bad. Anything else for your turn?
No, in my turn.
All right, Felix is up next. He's not going to do sharpshooter, just going to try to finish it off.
You done
Natural
fucked
20.
up, Ron.
Let's go.
With that natural 20, Felix fires 2 arrows at the same time, and as they fly in, they spark as they collide inside the air elemental's form, and the light from Mort's magic missiles is ignited once more, and the same explosion death happens again.
Take that, Jack
Nicely
Quill.
done. You all have beat the air elemental encounter.
We
And
did it.
We will say that you all set up camp and begin your night's rest. This will be a long rest since you didn't travel the full distance. You are about halfway across the sky bridge. We'll pick up there next time on Circus of Values.
Cool, Mort does the dome.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Internet.
Peace.
Hey, can we loot the bodies?